lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns.
Holy shit, you're real?
Let there be thunder and lightning, acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning, high voltage nerves lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's host. Thunder and lightning,
Suck 'em!
Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Saturday stream where today I am uncreatively and without thought diving right back into Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. We have been making really good progress. The past 3 streams, I think I've gone from 173 achievements to 205 or so. So we've been making some pretty solid progress, and we're very, very close to making it all the way to 75%. Oh my god. Oh, if we could get that. If we could get there quickly, that'd be so fucking sweet. Which means we need to get up to 225 achievements in total, I believe. So today we are starting off at... Sorry. 217 is what I'm seeing here. So to get to 225, we just need 8 more achievements today. We'll figure out which ones to go for because I am very, very rapidly running out of space. Because while we'll be getting ourselves all the way to 75%, that means there'll be 75 achievements left. And I think there's 40 achievements that are Weapon Mastery 5 achievements. Now, I do have a few of those technically, but we're getting very close to the point that a majority of my remaining achievements are all going to be difficulty 5 deals we have to grab. So there is a point where this achievement rate we've been keeping up is going to slow down aggressively. So while we still have easy ones to get, we better be getting them. And no, Queenie, mint is not a real flavor. Don't at me. Don't forget my redeem. There you go. I put the hat on. I think you went for the first hat, right? I'll double check. I'll make sure I didn't fuck that up. Redeem. Redeemed. Yep, it was hat number 1. Hell yeah. There you go. We're going cowboy today, I guess. A little surprised. You guys don't normally go for cowboy. I guess a lot of you see it too much as a default hat, right? Well, howdy. Howdy, folk, and welcome. But, oh my god, yeah, 2 of y'all, fucking Hall Frosted Little Pink, re-upping your subs before stream even really started, with 55 months and 49 months. Absolutely hate all of you. Each and every one of you makes me feel older and older every time you show me support, and it's horrid. I hate it. I've posted a picture in the Discord. Hold up. Was it your idiot's daughter? No, it's not your idiot daughter. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is that a little guy? Aww. Look, he's got a proboscis out and everything. That's fucking great. That's absolutely great. And actually, wait, Avelki posted something. Hey, Avelki, why did you post a photo of a Bionicle fighting a great unclean one? Oh, wait, this is Deode, Essence of Man. I see. That's literally Milkblade fighting the Essence of... Okay, I understand. I've caught up, Avelki. No need for further details. But, before we hippity hop into Deep Rock Galactic Survivor today, y'all, I've got a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? Had a very chill day, very simple day. I folded all of my laundry. I took out all the trash in my room. I think I technically need to sweep. Yeah, looking around, I probably need to come back through and sweep things. But the only way to sweep is to, like, pick up my chair and put it on the bed to clear out the whole desk area for enough space to really sweep under everything. And it annoys me. The very thought of doing that annoys me. But I should. Hey, Rye, you fucking punk. One of these days, I'll know you'll pay the 10 cents to gigantify it yourself One of these days, I know you'll do it. I'm doing well. Might go out with friends tonight? Hell yeah, Ultima. Any specific plans, or just like gonna go hit up a bar with some friends? You gonna play pool? You'll have to tell me if you play pool and how you do. Okay? Because it's been years since I played pool. Because the bar I went to a few times with my friends here in LA have a list you need to sign up for to get into one of the pool tables, and that shit is always so long when we get there. We've gone there and multiple times said, hey, let's play pool. And we've seen an hour wait to get to one of the tables. And I'm like, how about nah? How about no thank you? I think it'll be fine if we do a big old fashioned no thank you on that. Weekend plans is waiting out the coastal storm. No, Queenie, your weekend plans were a frat party. How did that go, by the way? Everybody in Discord enjoyed the play-by-play of you getting home safely, but I heard you had a marriage proposal. Some drunk guy come up and try to get you to marry them, Queenie. There's a game and karaoke event. Oh, fuck, I want to do karaoke. Ultima, can I come? Please. I've never been able to do drunk karaoke. I've done karaoke a few times, but I've never been able to go to like a place where everybody was absolutely hammered. Because I feel like that'd be exciting. Let's hear. Very sober 19-year-old asked to marry me for paper. Hey, listen, it's industrious. It's industrious. That's listen. You know what? There's something about somebody going to frat parties to track down Americans to try and marry them for papers. There's some sort of thought process going on there that I gotta respect, right? There's something there that I gotta respect. There's some good thought process there. It's a little wild, but I can't. Well, it's extremely weird, but amazing plot value. Amazing plot value is hilarious. Queenie, you're becoming online. I'm so proud. Queenie describing her own life through plot analysis. He doesn't even go to my school. He just lives in my town. That's what I'm saying, you know? You look up local frat parties, you go there, you try to get some papers. It's smart. I give that man full points for planning. Wow, but can't doubt the commitment. No, that's good. It's good. That is a fucking absolutely amazing fucking plan. Absolutely hilarious and beautiful. But yeah, today we're going to just be hippity hopping our asses right back in Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, trying to pick up at least 8 achievements. By the way, how was the barbecue with the friends? We had to reschedule it, Ultima, because Milkblade is out of town this weekend. And then he also has a thing in November. We're looking at maybe trying to do it once he comes back into the town, before he leaves for his next thing, but we'll definitely have to see. It's just tricky trying to coordinate it around that, you know? But that has not happened yet because we had to shift our plans around for the most part. Let's see here. If only divorce wasn't a hassle. I mean, it used to be a bigger hassle, Queenie. I'm too lazy for that, and he's mad young. Aye, girl. Alright, he went on a trip. Yeah, he did go on a trip. That fucking Philly boy. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these achievements. We'll go down to my list. We'll see if there's any fun double-ups we can get. We never got the achievement for doing a full round with 4 fire weapons. We also never got the one for doing 4 precise weapons. And because we looked up and it seems precise is going to be the most specific one, right? I think I kind of want to start today by going for the 4 precise weapons. So who... We needed someone really specific to do that, right?
It's so shiny here.
I have to... Wasn't that the Juggernaut? Yeah, I think it was the Juggernaut, right? Heavy Gunner? Oh, right, because the autocannon also. So we have to do the heavy gunner. So we'll see if there's any achievements for the heavy gunner we can double up with or anything like that. Let's hear. Heavy gunner, let's hear. Complete a Thunderhead heavy cannon dive. Complete the Bulldog heavy revolver mastery. So it's not seeing much else we can couple up with this, but we'll take another look through here. Mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive. Deal 2 million total damage. Breach cutter, mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive. Complete 50 dives. Kill enemies. Mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive, mastery dive. Anomaly dive. 5 scanner artifacts in a single dive. Alright, we could kinda go for that. Okay, here we go. I've got an idea. Alright, I'm saying perform 50 rerolls during a single dive and have 5 scanner artifacts in a single dive. So that's what we'll do. We'll be re-rolling like crazy. We'll try to pick up only the scanner artifacts when they're offered. And we're going for precise. So 3 achievements we're pairing up. None of them really relate to each other, obviously, but I think we can go for it. Let's hear Thunder Gun. He starts... Wait, Thunder Gun? Didn't we say Heavy Gunner? Oh wait, Thunder Gun's not a class, right? Okay, so we're going 4 precise. Ooh, I should have just immediately re-rolled. Could I have immediately re-rolled? I don't know how much gold I had before the re-roll popped up, but... Alright, so we gotta go 50 re-rolls, so we'll just re-roll every time. Hey, all, welcome. You didn't need much more than 10 minutes. What are you talking about? Forgot to mention that I started radicalizing. Oh no, sour. The poor in a Lancer game I'm in. Alright, Sour. I'm gonna need a lot more details than what you just gave me. You started radicalizing the poor in a Lancer game. What the fuck do you mean? Boo secured? Oh, what we drinking tonight, Hall?
Precious minerals. It will get you killed. This one. Put a bit of extra kick in it.
So, we know the heavy cannon's precise. There's also the sniper rifle. I don't know, does the heavy gunner get offered that? We have the cryo beam. What else do I need to look for?
It's for me.
Lancer's a mech TTRPG. Oh, it's a tabletop game. Sorry, I heard Lancer, and to me that sounded like a game, right? So I'm just picturing you, like, on some fucking, like, competitive shooter or something, radicalizing the poor. What were you radicalizing them towards, Sour? Blue Raz beatboxes. I have literally never heard of beatboxes. They good? Lancer's a more roleplay focused TTRPG with a sci-fi setting. There's one overarching galactic government that I've started radicalizing the... Oh, okay, I see. Your character. Understood.
See these every day.
So, how's the Great Revolution going? What are you aiming for? Trying to build a socialist utopia, a libertarian utopia, an anarchical utopia. From the sounds of it, I imagine you're trying to do anything but capitalism. Ooh, are you hitting them with the real turnaround and trying to convince the poor to return to feudalism? Listen, everybody wants to overthrow capitalism. But nobody seems to be trying to go backwards to mercantilism or to feudalism. Come on, guys. You're practically working as serfs now anyway. Why don't we just go the whole hog? These boxes are like buzz balls, but like boxes. Damn, dude, if only I knew what buzz balls were.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Okay, we're gonna take gold, honestly, because we need it for doing a lot of rerolls. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. We've done at least 3 rolls until now. We've got 1 scanner item.
It's for me.
Does rerolling in the shop count, you think? I'm not confident. I'm not confident rerolling in the shop will count, so we won't try it there. The funny bit is the Union, the government, is pretty communist and aren't very corrupt or anything, but due to my character's reasons, I like to see it complete downfall and ideally burn it to ashes. Yeah, so you're just... Wait, see, I'm hearing your characters are trying to overthrow the system for their own personal whims. Have I guys told...
Save
I
some
don't know.
gold for weaponry rolls.
Yeah, no, that's... I'm thinking of not even re-rolling in the shop, essentially. Just so we can do more rerolls there. And yeah, and I do need to go for the weapon rerolls. You are 100% right. I thought you meant like weapon level ups. No, no, you're talking about to make sure I can get all the precise weapons. 100% agreed. 100% you're correct. Gotta remember that. But have I ever told you guys, like, one of my favorite, like, evil character types, and it's not actually done very well, in a lot of places it's done, but I just love the concept so much that I wish I could see it more often. Do 1 second. Precise. Oof. Is this precise? Yeah, this is precise. Alright. So we're at 3. For those who know, wait, what's the last one I'm looking for? I think that puts us at over 10 total rerolls now.
Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Alright, where'd that fucking loot bug?
Too much crap to send in the supply.
I'm not seeing anything on the ground over here, so where'd he go? I need that goddamn chest. Ah, there's some stuff on the ground. There he is. Hey there. Freeze. No, stop it. Stop it. Come on, give me a scanner. Ah, no scanner. Do I take the gold or the level ups? I think I take the gold. Like, getting 3 level ups would be nice, but gold guarantees me more rerolls.
Give me that.
The Bulldog Heavy Revolver. Okay, noted, noted, noted. But it is the character that is 100% evil. Like the type of evil character I love is one who is fully, like, they are selfish, they are self-serving, they enjoy doing evil, harmful things, like kind of that sociopath direction, but they have fully signed up with a good cause because it gives them full permission to be evil, essentially. Like, a character who's fully on board with, quote-unquote, the good guys, exclusively because the good guys, like the right side, is so underdog that they have to approve of horrendous acts for any chance to win. Like, you don't see this a lot. There's some fantasy stuff, like one thing that pops into my head that does this multiple times, a cringe example, but is in League of Legends lore, there's a lot of historical, like, things going on that lead to different societies. There's, like, Shurima, where you have, like, a long-standing slave society, and you have, Xerath, who, like, jumped into a source of power and became, like, this horrendous, powerful mage dictator because he grew up under slavery and wanted to bring an end to slavery in Shurima. So it's, like, this good goal, essentially, but he fully commits to it in the most evil, cruel way possible. And the other one that also happens in the lore is there's the mage purges that are going on in Demacia, and the character Silas is a dude who is a mage and is fighting for the Mage Rebellion, but it's very clear he just enjoys killing and being more powerful than other people, so he fully just uses the system to give him permission to be evil and cruel. There we go. That's all precise. Let's fucking go. Didn't get the revolver, unfortunately, so, but we do run those tags that give us more weapon options. So we can make do. We can make do. Alright, and it's just those characters. Bro, just say you hate Ari. Ari, I'm sorry, like, I don't know. I feel like Noxus and... How am I forgetting the name of the region that Ari's from? I feel like their story is always being very, like, gray zoned, you know, between Noxus and, fuck. The ninja place. There's, like, the whole point of that story is sort of the gray zone of, like, the two sides fighting each other. But when you look at the Demacian story, especially when it comes to Silas, there's, like, such this weird dichotomy where they're trying to paint Silas as a villain, even though he's objectively fighting for the right side, that I wish they committed to it, of him just being this horrendous person fully signed up to, like, the good cause. You just hate my fave character. I'm explaining to you what my favorite character type is and using League for some almost examples. I don't think anything's really done it, like, too well at least, but it's just that idea of a character who is evil, is a bad person, revels in cruelty, essentially, and is on the right side, on the good person's side, because it gives them full permission, essentially, to be evil. It, like, by signing up with the underdogs, the people who are being trodden down on, the slave rebellion, or the mages being genocide, or any sort of, like, a situation like that, because it gives them permission to be just as cruel in response. And it's just the idea of, like, good characters being forced to be on the bad side, or evil characters fully committing to the good side and not for good reasons. It's just a little bit, I just really like it. I just really like it. That's my little weakness. I just love characters like that.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
I always waste my money on custom. I'm clocking it.
This is so funny hearing LOL lore, even though I only know Arcane stuff. And what would be wild is if you've mostly only seen Season 2, because Arcane Season 2 has nothing to do with real League of Legends lore. Like, it's so wildly off base of what basic League of Legends lore is that it's honestly funny. Not to say anything about the quality of Season 2, I definitely preferred Season 1 aggressively more, but it's just so wildly off from League lore that it's very funny. Especially with how on League lore, like, the first season was. Bro, you just hate my fave characters? Well, if we're actually talking about some of my favorite characters in League, like, Silas and Xerath, like I said, aren't actually great examples of that type of evil character I like. Listen, I'm a Swain, like, supporter 100% for the story stuff, but, like, for characters I played in League, like, the main dude I loved playing was Shaco, and Shaco literally has no lore in League of Legends. What is it? It's Shaco and Rumble, I think, are the two characters with literally no lore in the League of Legends universe, and it's just, that's honestly funny. To be fair, they also tried squeezing so much into 9 episodes that I should have went for more episodes. I don't know. For me, it was like the first season did so much to be essentially on lore with League of Legends, and the second season was so off lore with League of Legends that it just felt weird in a way. It felt very drastically different. Like, I know a lot of people really liked the time travel romance stuff between Jinx and Echo, I think. I think that was a thing I know that got, like, a lot of attention. But I'm like over here just like, man, season 1 did so much more cool socio-political stuff based on the lore of Zon versus Piltover. Why is there almost no socio-political and economic discussion going on this season? Yes, I am one of those fuckers that really like the socio-economics of the Star Wars prequels. How could you tell?
It's for me.
All I know from Arcane is apparently Jace and Victor have an MPEG robot child. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you mean Blitzcrank?
Just what I needed.
Cause no, Blitzcrank has like nothing to do with Jace. Blitzcrank is just 100% Victor. Victor didn't make Blitzcrank, I think, until he fully left Piltover.
Stage 3 completed. Remember
The only time travel romance I want is Eric and I. Oh, I didn't know that was an option, Hall.
I'm raring to try this and put a bit of extra kick in it.
Alright, so how are we doing? So we've got all our precise. We have how many artifacts? 3. We need to go to 5. We've got to make sure we hold on to enough nitra to do rerolls on the artifact offerings for every drop pod. But if every drop pod gets it to us, we'll get all 5 scanners. We'll be good. What else were we looking for? Scanners, and we have to do 50 rerolls? I'm a little nervous on that one, because I have been doing a lot of rerolls, but I only think we've hit, like, maybe 20 of the... I have not been keeping good count. That's on me. Man, I stopped playing before Silas came out, so only thing I know about him is that he's got chains. Yeah, he, like, can steal magic, and because he's part mage, he got put in prison by Demacia, because Demacia really hates mages. And then he joined up with the Mage Rebellion, but it's also very clear he's sort of a very evil character. And the authors are too much cowards to just say, yep, he's fully on the right side of history and fully a bad person. I feel like too many authors are very scared of my favorite type of evil character. What is it? I think it reminds me of, in high school, I was taking a history class in high school, and we came to, like, the Civil War, and we're discussing a lot of the setup for what happened, like, before the Civil War. And then we started discussing John Brown. For my non-Americans out there, you might not know anything about John Brown in the Civil War. From what I've heard, most Americans in high school or so had to learn about John Brown, which is fucking wild if you think about it. John Brown was a relatively poor, like, I think he like owned a farm. He was a farmer. He had a few sons, he had a family, he was surviving, but he was a relatively poor farmer. And he ended up putting everything on the line to try to end slavery himself. What he did was he bought a bunch of guns, and him and I think like 5 or 6 of his sons went to the nearest plantation with all of the weapons they had. They armed up all of the slaves there, and they tried to start a giant slave revolt on one plantation, essentially. Military and locals got called in. John Brown and all of his sons ended up getting killed. You haven't heard of John Brown? I don't know, I've talked to quite a few people. It sounded like a lot of people learned about John Brown. But essentially he did this, and this was before the Civil War officially started. This was before even the election of Abraham Lincoln. This was very early on. This man like went through that whole process. And they ended up killing a lot of the people who worked on that goddamn plantation. But basically we went through that whole story. And then the teacher asked us a question, and we had to write a quick thing about it. And the question was John Brown an abolitionist or a terrorist? You know, the question was essentially, do we think John Brown was in the right? Was he a good person? Or was he a terrorist just making use of violence to try to further his own political ends? I remember going through like that whole homework assignment in my head just being like, well, both, ain't he?
Well done. Objective completed.
100%. He's using violence to enact political ends, which makes him a terrorist. And he's 100% in the right for doing it. And, I mean, you know, comes down to what you think the teacher's goal of that whole thing was. Maybe they were looking for a little bit more nuance from the students going through it. But in my head, it made perfect sense. I'm like, yeah, no, they're both. They fit both definitions exactly.
The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Ain't no point separating the two was what was going through my head.
Four completed. Next stage is
The more you know, just now heard of him. Well, there you guys go. If you want to learn more about John Brown, very interesting figure. Was just sort of a poor guy who decided to fully put his life on the line, try to end the thing even before, like, popular support had finally ramped up into the Civil War, you know? And he fully committed himself because he went there with guns, planning to arm and start a revolt. So, like, from beginning to end, his entire goal was violence, you know? And so it's definitely a thing, you know, maybe you could make the argument, oh, he should have looked at more political means. He could have run for government. He could have made demands. There's a lot of things you can say about other ways he could have approached it. But it's just a very interesting figure, especially because you do get to take it to the absolute sort of extreme idea. Because if you're looking at something to the degree of ending slavery, a lot of the scales get, you know, turned up to 11. And what becomes permissible or not permissible really does get to be weighed against, like, the absolutes of a scale. That's why I find his story very interesting, personally. I'm very glad I apparently got to fucking educate a lot of you on the basics of John Brown. This poor farmer who had a goal to fucking change the world, and goddamn died trying. If it ain't Django. Where's going on Django, you know? Because unfortunately this guy was one. Oh, God. I can't talk. I barely know my history here apart from Bonfire Night, homie. Guy Fawkes. I remember his name now. Oh, gotcha. Right. British. Why do you want to blow up Parliament again? Was it because they were not going to be Protestant or not going to be Catholic? Right, because the British weren't either. Didn't they start Angling? Like, they made up their own version of Christianity, which was Anglicanism or something called like that, I think. I'm gonna guess he was Catholic. Damn, no scanner. Hey, there we go. We got 5 scanners. Hey, an achievement unlocked. So I still need to do a lot of rerolls, though. And I feel like I have not been earning enough gold to actually get there on the rerolls. We'll see what we can do. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think that was about 7 rerolls there. But yeah, I think I need to do a more dedicated gold build to actually pull off that many rerolls. We didn't really bring any gear for trying to earn aggressive amounts of gold. Eric, what do you think of quasars? Quasars? Like the planetary body? Or am I thinking of pulsars? Hold on. I think a quasar is still a planetary body, right? Quasar are extremely luminous active cores of distant galaxies. Okay. I think they're rad. Is that a reasonable answer to your question, Alfrost? I think quasars are fucking rad. Or are you asking about something fully different, my guy? If I remember, something to do with a religion. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Guy Fawkes was Catholic, and because the king at the time was essentially saying Britain's just going to do their own religion, they felt like they were essentially spitting on Catholicism. And so they planned a big old-fashioned religious terrorism to make them go Catholicism? I don't imagine that would have inspired them to become Catholics again. So I guess just sort of punishment for being not Catholic anymore? Again, they might have actually been that they were Protestant. I don't know this, but it's not my country, but I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. Quasars and pulsars are different. True, but they are both planetary bodies, predominantly defined by the light that they put off. Where a quasar is the light emitted by the beta radiation coming out of a supermassive black hole, I think? A pulsar is a version of a collapsed star that is shooting off two separate beams of a different type of radiation and from the two poles of its rotation, essentially. In my opinion, I'm actually more of a fan of pulsars than quasars, but I mean, you know, two bad bitches, you know how it is. Without looking it up, well, I already looked up what a quasar is, and I know what a pulsar is. I'm more of a fan of pulsars, Hallcross.
Dreadnought down. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Gotta have it.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I think pulsars are also called neutron stars, right? Arguably wrong, but understandable. Listen,
Space rig.
we know very little about quasars. Quasars are very far away and much harder to observe. Pulsars are still also very far away, but they're significantly easier to observe than a quasar is. Quasar, by its nature, has to be in a different fucking galaxy. Pulsars get to be in our galaxy. But hell yeah, we didn't get all 3 achievements there, unfortunately. Only got 2 of them. We did get the precision and the 5 scanners. So that's a good knockout right there. I don't even know how close we came on the re-rolls, but we'll take it. Alright, let's scroll to the bottom, see if there are any rare ones. Complete 5 lethal operations, 10 lethal operations, fully upgrade 6 legendary pieces of gear and equip them. Kill 1,000 enemies, complete 100 dives, bounce 100 times in one stage. Alright, fuck it, whatever.
Done up all nice. A sure wield.
Scout Classic, please.
So we have to bounce 100 times?
It's Dreadnought time, Miner. Find the damn thing, destroy it.
Alright, so we just fucking sit on a bounce thing and just hit it? Well, no, you can't bounce off a bounce. You have to bounce, land, bounce again.
I should stick close to this rock.
Ah, there's a bouncer. Doot, 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 doot.
Hey, Bugs,
1.
how's
Wait,
my-
100 times on a single stage?
Look from down there. This dwarf's got hots. Hey, Bugs, how's my butt look
No
from down
wonder
there?
this is on the rarer side. 4,
This dwarf's got hops.
5,
Boing.
6,
Hey, Bugs,
7,
butt look from down
8. Oh my god, wait, 100? 9, 10. Well, technically a quasar isn't a black hole. It is the light emitted from a supermassive black hole. 10, 11, 12. Otherwise, it would be a supermassive black hole.
Hey, Bugs,
13,
look from down there.
14. This is hell. 15. I'm terribly sorry to all of you who tuned in. Welcome. This is all we're doing for the next 5 minutes. 15. 16.
Back down again. Let's hop.
17. 18. 19. 20.
I want the sludge pump. Now you
21. 22.
Hey, Bugs,
23. Yeah, I do be bouncing on a crazy style. You were right, Ultima.
now you
24.
Boing.
25.
Bingo. Now you lay
26. 27.
back down.
28.
Supply pod to land.
Back down.
29. Quasar is literally the black hole. I'm pretty sure it's more so defined by the light emitting and its location than the fact that it's a black hole. 27, 28,
Back down.
29, 30. Because isn't the main thing defining a quasar its position at the center of a galaxy and the light that it is emitting, making it irregular when compared to other black holes? 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, because otherwise it would just be a supermassive black hole. It's defined by its positioning and the fact that they are emitting light, which is extremely irregular. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Y'all having fun. 42, 43, 44. Not gonna lie, the only space name I know is Aurora Borealis because of The Simpsons. Well, you don't even know it because aura is aggressively wrong, right? It's aurora. Aura meaning light and color, right? It's an Aurora Borealis. And technically, it's not a space thing. That's an atmosphere thing. Now, it is stuff entering from space, but then you come down to the question of, you know, how high up in the atmosphere does it gotta be to still be considered a space thing? It's defined as the light, the accretion disk emits. Yeah, sorry, Hallfrost. You don't know this about me, but my aggressive autism led to a series of fixations growing up. As a kid, I went through every year, I would pick a new topic and read literally every book my school's library had on it. And one of the years, that was space. I know a lot of disparate and unrelated things about space. The main things I was very interested in was neutron stars, admittedly. There's a lot of different space facts I know. I also know a lot about basic psychology, because that was another year. And...
Tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready.
wait.
Down it before it leaves.
Wait! I'm only at like 50. Wait, how do I get 100 bounces in a round without killing the boss? Hold on, we have to change it. I think I know what I can do. I think I know what I can do. We have to go to the other game mode. We have to do the escort duty.
Drill, drill, drill.
I can't do a bounce until I have 8 tokens. We have 3, 6, 7. So I just need one more token.
Salt caves.
Alright,
Sure.
hold on, y'all. We gotta do a quick sprint through, apparently.
Hazard 1, please.
No, because there's still a chance that we kill the final boss before we would get to 100. But if we do this dive, then difficulty will keep going up and we won't accidentally win, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna earn one more token from doing this, then we can go to a bounce map on this, and as long as we're not escorting the drill while we're bouncing, we will have until we die to get 100 bounces. Unfortunate means we do have to do 2 rounds in order to get this achievement, but this seems like aggressively the easiest way to do it. So we'll go here. Since we're running a difficulty 1 just normal that I get to sprint through, I get to focus in on you, chat. Hi. But yeah, I had a few different years of hyperfixations, each of which led me to read literally hundreds of books on a single topic at a time. Space was one of them, psychology was another one. God, what was 8th grade? Because I think space was 6th grade, psych was 7th grade. Was religion 8th grade? Yeah, I think 8th grade is when I entered my edgy red atheist period. So I think 8th grade was religion was my hyperfixation.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. I rarely pick one of these. Dial it in. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. This is perfect for my build.
All explosive charges armed.
So be very careful if you challenge me on those particular topics. I read way too much.
This one almost makes it too easy.
Space is cool. Space is very cool. I agree.
I can use this.
Undoubtedly.
Going to stage 2.
Let's hear it. Bro, the one thing my ADHD led me through was space. Please don't take this away from me. Alright, but you had an ADHD thing that gave you space. You're always gonna lose to a hyperfixation if it's an ADHD thing, right? Does ADHD give hyperfixation? I thought it always led to distraction, right?
When the damn bugs start feeling like family, you know it's time to quit. That's the stuff. You're doing it, Bob.
Let's go. Drill, baby, drill.
Christmas tree. We got a swoon.
Are we already out of oil? God damn it.
I'm feeling like a couple of Sukhovs.
I don't know. It also gave me alcoholism. Does ADHD do that? Sorry.
This is my pick.
Oh my god. How's your boxes?
I can use this.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you.
No, the real thing for me, the reason I got into psych though as one of my hyperfixations was I remember as a kid, someone told me that they could look at someone's face and just by looking at their face, they could always tell like what they were feeling.
Was approaching.
And like more specific than just like angry, sad, happy, what have you. And I remember being baffled by that. Being like, well, yeah, you know, if they're crying, they're sad, if they're like, they've shown their teeth or whatever, they're angry. They're like, no, you can tell more specific things than that by looking at someone's face. I was like, that doesn't make sense. And so I ended up starting reading a bunch of shrink books that talked about like the micro expressions people use when emoting, and I'm like, all right, clearly I have to study. So essentially, I developed the hyperfixation originally because I didn't believe someone who told me that they could tell like someone's like little pieces of their emotion just by looking at their face. So I had to get a book to break it down for me.
This one suits me best.
For all of you who like me and think I'm personable and relatable, hate to burst your bubble, I had to study to learn how to tell what people were feeling.
I'll take this one.
You want to do the basics? I could do that, you know, like, oh yeah, that's angry, that's sad, that's happy. What do you mean you can tell someone's confused by their face? Don't they got to express confusion? Let me break it down for you. Nah, don't worry. I found a few good study books that explained it to me in detail. Once you get the rules down, it makes sense.
Give it to me. Room full of acid. Yes.
It does raise like an interesting question, actually, about autism. But I think I've never been tested, so I can't actually say with any confidence whether I have it or not. A lot of people feel very confident that I am, so I'll lean in that direction and say it's very likely that I am. But it's one of those things where it feels very weird to try to speak on it if you're not sure if you are, just because it can lead to you either A, misdiagnosing, or sharing inaccurate information about it, you know? But it does raise a question. If I am simply high-functioning autistic, which seems very likely, the thought that just studying how to read emotions made it easier
Surely next time we'll
to
be better.
not be autistic. I think that does raise some very interesting questions about either the definition or the diagnostic procedure for figuring out whether someone is or isn't within high functioning autism.
Gold, but the company loves it.
I don't know if you should be able to study yourself out of a condition. That raises some very unfortunate points if it ends up being true to those with dyslexia.
Well, EO-33 is thirsty. This one's for Carl. I can use this.
Wait, I can peer review you 150%. Damn. Well, y'all, I've been peer reviewed. I'm more than 100% autistic. Sorry to break it to you. Eric, I mean, think literally zero offense. Okay, okay. I'm very convinced you're about to be very offensive, but let's go ahead. Let's see if you can pull this off. Let's see if you can turn this around, huh? Frost, hit me with it. I gotta see if you can recover this.
Come and get me, you toxic bot.
Your reviewer is more reliable than a doctor because they go, so you can talk, so you're not autistic.
It's a little extra special.
But is that even 100% inaccurate, Rye? If you're fully functional, what's the value of a diagnosis at that point?
Yeehaw! This is it. Ugh, I got it in the mouth.
Dog, you got the tism?
Yeah.
You sound just like most of my friends and family. God damn. Ridiculous. If I got the tism, then explain to me why I can read people's facial expressions, huh? I can do that now. I had to study a little bit to pull that off, but I can do it now. Oh yeah? If I've got the tism, why when I hear people eating and become unreasonably aggressively irritated by the sound, do I not have an outburst, huh? Have you ever thought about that?
Gimme.
No, you only think about yourself, Alfrost. That is why. Well, I mean, the why is because I'm not anymore? That's very interesting opinion. Are you telling me, Hallfrost, you think people can just learn to not be autistic? Because I bet you would find many people would find that opinion problematic.
Big swarm is approaching.
I can use this. This one almost makes it too easy.
God damn it. I'm out of oil again? As someone that's gotten the same diagnosis 5 or 6 times, that is 90% of doctors. Hey, listen, I don't know. I do, maybe not for the same reason a lot of doctors probably give a no diagnosis, but my opinion on something akin to autism or whatever, like there's a few other things that fall within it, like ADHD, autism, like, because there's definitely different degrees of disability slash
This one.
mental
Erectism runs through your
condition, where erectism runs through your vans.
Swarm detected.
No, I don't wear Vans.
Shortly.
Gimme this.
Where it's if someone is fully functional, there almost needs to be a reason to provide a diagnosis, right? If there's no
That will teach you.
reason to provide a diagnosis, I don't know about diagnosing something. So if someone is fully able to communicate, they don't have unreasonable outbursts, and they are not struggling to understand social cues, even if there are other things that you could use to diagnose it, I struggle to find a reason to provide a positive diagnosis, you know?
This is perfect for the build.
I mean, I ain't got an argument against it. Of course you don't, because I'm the perfect arguer.
Hey, bet you something.
I am a master debater.
Old way. This is my pick.
I got the legal paper since I spawn camped. Wait, what? Since I spawn camped with my diagnosis at 5 with a brain scan and all. Wait, they can brain scan it? I thought the entire diagnosis process was about looking for, like, diagnostic definitions, like, can do this, can't do that. There's not a brain scan for autism, is there? I've literally not heard of a brain scan for it till just now. To be completely clear, I don't give a fuck. You do you. You're friendo. You're locked in.
Move on. It's getting worse down there.
What a non-answer.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
Nez out here trying to dodge committing to anything.
Things down. Double speed.
I see you.
The hell are those? Hey, get away from Bob!
They stopped doing it. Really? Why would they stop brain scanning? Did it turn out to be not even slightly accurate? Almost like there isn't actually a thing you can check in the brain for it? Because that would be very funny to get confirmed. Because, like, what? I do have a personal theory on the growth of autism diagnosis as time has gone on, particularly after the advent of a lot of online technology. Now, there is a few different things that have led to a greater increase in autism diagnosis. Obviously, the acceptance of it, of a diagnosis, did cause an initial massive burst in it. Greater understanding of it has happened. Certain expansions of the definition have happened. But I do think there is a definitively social form of autism that occurs. Now, that's not to say all autism is this tight, but I do think there is a socially created form of autism that occurs, because ultimately what defines autism is going to be a hypersensitivity to stimuli. People like to talk about, like, the not liking hugs thing, the inability to read social cues, that sort of stuff, but a big part of the diagnosis of autism comes down to a hypersensitivity to stimuli. This is where you get people who have big outbursts when, like, there's too many people talking, people who don't like hugs because there's too much stimulation going on, sensitivity to certain tags on clothings or stuff like that, you know? And a lot of that also happens in social cues, where it's a hard understanding people's socials because there's a lot of different stimulus that comes out when people are socializing. There's a lot of different things you have to decode and try to understand that can lead to feelings of being overwhelmed, especially if you're hypersensitive to stimuli. So, what I think has happened with the, you know, technology age is people have become able to more aggressively control their social circles in a way they have not been able to before. Essentially now, people can design their social circle to be as agreeable as they want it to be. Naturally, if you can choose to make anything you're doing more agreeable, people are going to tend towards making it agreeable. So if there is a social thing someone, like, that's a friend of yours on Discord does that you don't like, you can physically reduce their volume. You can mute them. You can go to a different social circle. You can do a lot of things now to essentially design your social interactions to be as comfortable as possible. And the longer anyone is within, like, a very controlled environment, whether it's physically or socially, the more sensitive they get to discomfort, essentially. Any level of discomfort now becomes immediately identifiable because you haven't had to deal with that discomfort as it goes. So over time, as people are more able to curate their social circles to be extremely comfortable, extremely agreeable, and slowly remove any level of discomfort for good or bad reasons over time, people inherently are going to become more and more sensitive able to feel the discomfort of any sort of social interaction. Whereas if you're like forced to interact with certain levels of discomfort, you become less sensitive to them, more able to deal with them, you know? So my personal theory is that over time, the more and more people design their social spaces, the more comfort-oriented it's going to become, the more sensitive people are going to be, and the more autism-like behaviors they are likely to display. Now, I don't know enough to state whether this is a majority of cases, a minority of cases, or whatever. I just think with the way social media has developed over time towards being able to curate your own social space, I think some portion of the growth in diagnosed autism is coming from this style, which is 100% socially developed and not something with any genetic origin to it, essentially. Once again, I'm not going to try to claim how much or to what degree this is happening, but I do think that is something that is happening.
This will help me work harder.
There we go. Sorry to come out of nowhere, but I just won my first run of the day. Biggest chop axe. Hey, get it, little pink. You've jumped in at a very bad time. Welcome to Eric Rants about his theory on socially created autism. A theory wrapped in 100 different layers of not all cases. I ain't gonna lie, I rip tags out of even if there's sewn in, because the tag alone makes my body feel like bed butt. Oh no, as a kid, I had to cut the tags off of the back of all of my t-shirts. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do tags. Then at some point they moved tags down to like the side seam instead of the neck seam, and that was a lot better for me. Oh, I got the achievement. Oh yeah. I wasn't even counting slightly. I'm glad that wasn't at the end of the stage one. Cool, we got the achievement. Oh, we can quit then. I had nothing else I had set up for that. I just don't like the slurping and mouth noises. I think that's called misphonia, essentially, which is just an extreme discomfort to certain soft, repetitive noises. I have that too. I can't do eating noises. However, I can only not do eating noises in intimate situations, like if I'm sitting at a table with one or two other people. If I'm in a space like a cafeteria or a restaurant, it no longer bothers me. So I feel like that's almost got to be socially constructed, or just something where I can become less sensitive in certain scenarios, you know? Okay, but Eric, can you tell Matara that I'm totally willing to treat her to a glass of wine? How would I tell her that? Nez, you may not know this. You may not understand this. I've literally never spoken to her. This might seem wild from your perspective. I have never seen her. I've been to Junie's place once when I was delivering a lot of her plushies, and she went up and showed me the space. And I think at one point I heard some noise coming from a different room. Oh my god. Nah, listen, I know nothing. I could say nothing. I'm fully disconnected. I don't know Mata at all. By the way, Nez, I heard you told Cliz you wouldn't be able to deliver me a gift. Ooh woo. I really hope they cancel class on Monday, cause why? There's a storm from tonight till Monday night. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you don't have to go to class tomorrow too, Queenie. But I grew up in Alaska where we literally never had snow days, so I am never confident in a storm actually preventing school. I like how you were talking about socially created autism, and I kept hearing up, and away. Wahoo! It was very interesting timing. It's funny. I randomly ended up interacting with people on the spectrum without realizing it. A lot of people seem to be on the spectrum. Listen, so this is a problem. So introduce me to Jumpy so I can introduce myself. All right. Wait, you've introduced yourself to Jumpy. You've interacted with Jumpy, haven't you? Yeah, you were literally at TwitchCon. What the fuck, all? Eric is 1 degree of separation from Mata, but it's still as far as possible. An aggressive degree. I don't have a gift for you. I'm sorry. Clizzard said he wanted you to deliver a gift. Maybe I could talk to Junie. I don't know if she's going to TwitchCon, but if Clizzard's already planning on handing something to her, maybe I can annoy her to ferry something to me. I'll have to see about that. I'm a dip since I need sleep. Gotta be up at 7 and it's 0:30. Midnight 30. Understood, right. Get some good sleep, my guy. Take care of yourself. You know, don't worry. I have an extreme firewall between me and... I honestly don't even know how to pronounce her name correctly, because I know there's an R in it, but I feel like people say Mata. But I don't know if that's maybe referencing someone else entirely, and I'm fully confusing names at a certain point. Is it Matara? I don't like talking to June because, like, I ain't gonna make friends with her. So, alright, none of you can tell on me for this. So, I've been friends with Junie for a long time, right? IRL friends. And, you know, she gets to be a bug most of the time, but when she's not a bug, you get to read her face like a normal human person. And today, there was a short on YouTube I got that was a Junie short, right? That was someone showing up and started to tell a joke or a story that I think Junie had heard before, and she, like, interrupted and gave the punchline first, right? So the guy starts telling the story, and you could tell he's actually second guessing starting the joke story, essentially, because he repeats like the first part of the story where, like, he starts it, stops it, and starts it again. Like, it's clear that he's hesitant to get into it, but because he repeats it, I see Junie's model's face shift very slightly, right? And immediately, I know the exact facial expression she's making, where she's clearly signaling irritation. If you ever want to piss Junie off, take slightly too long to get to the point. The number one pet peeve that girl has is any story that takes exactly 10 seconds too long to get to the fucking point. It was just, you can't read it on Junie's model's face at all, but it was the moment I saw her model's face shift as the dude double backed on his joke that I immediately saw angry Junie IRL in my head. And it was just a thing where it was just, I remembered when we had met up with her in LA and gone out drinking. It'd been a while since we had all hung out in real life, being a few friends like Milk and what have you. So Milk was like catching her up on some stories we had, and he was telling a story, and Milk, for anyone who's been on a Milk stream, you guys know Milk fucking loves to enjoy the story he's telling, and I enjoy listening to Milk telling a story, even if it's one I've heard before, just because he's clearly having the best time when telling a story. But because Milk tells a story in a way for him to enjoy the telling, his stories take a minute to get to the point. And it's just sometimes here and there, I would just side eye over at Junie, just watching her slowly try to contain the irritation. Oh, God. And it was just because I'd recently been back in that situation when I was watching the short and I saw her face, her model's face twitch, that I'm like, oh no, buddy, you gotta get to the point. You're about to deal with anger, Junie. And then she came in, and literally the thing she did was interrupt the joke to tell the punchline before the guy could get to it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know that. I'm sorry, my friend. It has always been this way. Pink Cockroach VTuber used to be Niji Sanji, was briefly part of it. No, I know the definition. I just don't know how to pronounce her name. Little Pink. No. I know I know the tagline for who she is. I just don't know the name actually. Like I can read it. I can see the Matara and be like, yeah, her Pink Cockroach lady. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be saying Matarata, you know, Maserati. That's me. But none of you are allowed to tell on me. If any of you tell on me, I will be killed. I will not be heard from again. Death will come for me. Death will come for me in the shape of a very angry woman. And there is no defense against that. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all keeping this on the down low, okay? As I slowly realize I'm telling this to people who are literally mods for her. I need you to understand I will disappear if you fucking tattle. Oh god, thank you for keeping us leverage. Oh god.
It would be too much work to find out who that is, but it would be funny.
Queenie, I need you to know why I love you. I need you to know why I love you. The simple fact that in response to me telling a Junie story, your response was, it would definitely be too much work to figure out who Junie is. You have no clue how happy that makes me. Many people in this chat probably know why that is an absolute delight to me. But you have no clue why that single comment is going to be the highlight of my day. Nez, no, in all seriousness, please don't. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging. Like, if you want to make use of this to intentionally tell an overly long-winded story, to watch her face go from cordial to barely contained seething disdain, I don't mind that. You just can't tell on me, okay? It's a slight step above Piss Moth? I'll consider it. I don't know, what do you think, Nez? Do you think it would be way too much work for Queenie to find out who Junie is? Oh, fuck. Alright, so we got the bounce achievement, and I got it because it was like the rarest achievement that I thought I could do really easily. And I think it moved. Oh my god, it's no longer rare. I love when I could get an achievement and change its positioning. Alright, let's hear. The weapon specialist, now that was annoying. Boom, headshot, right? The crit chance is the sharpshooter. I don't want to do that again. Have 30 seconds of lifetime on one weapon with the maintenance worker.
Good old elimination. Gonna see some lovely crystals today.
That's not this guy, right? Oh, it is this guy. So 30 seconds of... Alright. Do I have a construct or drone deal? Let's see, let me check construct. Already did construct. Let's check drone. Already did drone. Is there anything else I can do with maintenance? I feel like there was one other thing, but I don't remember now. I feel like there was one other I'd be able to pair with this. Give me a second. I'm going to scroll through these and see if there's one more achievement I can tag on to this. I feel like there was another like construct or turret or drone thing that I don't have that I can tag on. For fire weapons, that won't work. Foreman, different character. Mastery dive. Rare items, more mastery dives, anomaly dive, 50 dives. Reroll 50 times. Wait, complete a dive with 4 turret. Oh, not constructs, 4 turrets. All right, we'll go for that. So we want all turrets and we want lifetime upgrades. We could do that. Let's fucking go for it.
Find the dreadnought.
Talking to people, streamers included, is stress-inducing. So, wait, Queenie, talking to me is stress-inducing? I'm sorry. I don't want to cause stress, Queenie.
Feels rare. Feels
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to make me less stressful for you, Queenie? Junie is Junie. I ain't gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil the surprise for anyone. The surprise. The surprise that is Junie. Junie spoils the surprise that is Junie.
This one looks best. Took out a loot box.
Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
I killed a loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
Eric is the exception? Gross. What the hell are y'all talking about me being an exception? Why would I be an exception? Why do people keep telling me their tragic backstories? If any one of you calls me a fucking mad scientist, I'ma lose it.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective.
I have not and I will not ever understand that comment. Talking to Eric is so stressful, I can't believe I paid for his meal at Hodad's.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
You paid for my... No, I bought my burger, didn't I?
Now this is a rare treat.
You know,
Eat it.
I guess maybe.
And if I do,
I do not remember this. The only thing, to be fair, the only thing I remember about Hodad's is ordering my food, then having to sprint 4 blocks to let Lotus into the apartment since he had just arrived, and then having to sprint 4 blocks back so I could try to eat my burger before it got cold. That's the main thing I remember, so I guess I might be able to earn some forgiveness points.
doesn't hit harder, but it looks
If you did happen to pay for me, my apologize. You Venmo'd me back, but yeah, I had to pay. Oh, okay. You are exceptional. Wouldn't it be more stressful to talk to someone who's exceptional? I feel like I get more stressed out if I know someone's exceptional and I'm talking to them. I think it's much easier to talk to unexceptional people. Not really anything on the line, you know? Well, I have a similar story to that. Oh, you willing to share, Ultima? You know I always forgive block text if it's for a good story. It better be an exceptional story. Oh,
All tasks
damn.
complete.
Yay! Lifetime.
Get on it before it leaves.
Oh god, I need turret. There we go.
violence ain't always the
We've got
answer.
3 or 4 turrets. Hell yeah.
Stay for all.
So we're gonna need 1 more turret. So I do need to make sure I keep enough gold to do some weapon rerolls, obviously. There's the seismic push. There's the flamethrower. Are those the only 2 turrets? We also need to do lifetime, obviously, because you have to get up to 30 seconds. Can I check what everybody's lifetime is?
Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
Lifetime is 14 seconds. 14. Okay, they all have the same exact lifetime, it looks like. Gotcha. So getting all the way up to 30. So I need to double my current lifetime bonus. We took 2 lifetime upgrades so far, right? So maybe that's not very tricky.
Loot box looted.
We'll see. We'll see. Depends on whether it's additive. We've never actually found out if things are additive or multiplicative in this game, so it's whatevs. Fire, gun, fence, tremor are the only turrets. Fire, gun, fence, tremor. Fire, gun,
Detected. Bug out, get
fence,
One down.
tremor?
pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
I don't know, are there any big overclocks that give more lifetime? I don't think so. I think there are some that reduce lifetime. Right, because there's like some that let them explode, so they get a shorter lifetime. But I don't know if there are any that give, like, that's like an overclock that's like 100% lifetime or anything.
Here we go. Prepare for impact.
Not nearly as crazy. Sat down at a restaurant and ordered. My friend realized he needed to renew his parking. I was driving, so I drove him back, got back, and the food was ready but cold. This was after a day of helping people move. I'm sorry. I think my burger was still barely warm at the time. But the main thing I remember about eating the burger was after I was done, Nezuko, Kindred staring at me like I had a second fucking head. As they're like, where'd your burger go? And I was like, I ate it. I'm like, when? I'm like, after I came back, what do you mean when? According to them, I eat freakishly fast, and they didn't even see me eat the burger. I think I eat fast, but I think they were exaggerating. Tremor is one that will increase lifetime by 50% at the cost of 25% everything. Okay, so Tremor might be most likely then. A ravenous tardigrade. I don't think it's even ravenous. I just fucking eat quick. Always have. No. Oh, fuck. I'm nervous. Oh, fuck. I'm nervous. Oh, shit. I'm nervous. Oh, my God.
Grenade launcher, please.
Really?
Oh, no. I'm out. Let me try that again.
6 rerolls. Didn't see it once.
Remember, you're on your own this time. There's no one to carry your body back to the...
I mean, I eat fast. I don't think I eat super fast. You didn't have any comments at the K barbecue place. Admittedly, I was already like
Hello,
2.
everyone.
Hi, Hyperbeam Frog. How are you today? How's your weekend been? Welcome, welcome. You have missed our discussions of Junie's pet peeves and my theories on socially induced autism. Welcome. We're now discussing my eating habits, particularly my speed. Considering you reproduce by mitosis, wouldn't there be a point at which you have 2 heads?
Supply pod prepped and ready, Miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
No. He's got a point. Hold on.
Me, please.
How do tardigrades reproduce? Both sexually and asexually. Ooh, maybe not. Hey, buddy, maybe not. Sorry, Avelki. It looks like there are some species of tardigrade that actually don't reproduce through mitosis. I don't know what kind of tardigrade I am. So it's actually possible there's never a point where I have 2 heads. Ooh. We're at a middle ground. Maybe, maybe not is where we're at, Avelki. Sorry. Bro, at K-Barbecue, you had to force me to eat. Homie liked cooking too much. That's true. There's a problem taking this boy out to a restaurant that'll let you cook for yourself. Nez likes to cook a lot.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Alright, hooly. Uh-oh. We cornered? Slightly cornered.
Bingo.
Eric, I'll give you $20, but you gotta put in a good word for me. Junie's roomie?
Feels rare.
No! Why would I trade $20 for the first interaction I have with someone to be putting in a good word for an unrelated third party? You're trying to get me in trouble. Is that what the plan is? Ridiculous.
Feels right.
You know what? How about if she's still live after we're streaming, we raid and we can make our raid message. Hey, this is Hallfrost. They wanted to say hi to you specifically. Would that work for you, Nez? Would that be acceptable?
Overclock says it's time to kill.
Raiding someone's like putting in a good word, isn't it? Hey, son, how you doing? Fuck it, I'm down. Alright, if she's still live, we'll raid her at the end of the stream. And we'll use the raid to put in a good word for you.
Has arrived. Get them now. It will leave without you.
It's calling to me.
And I'm sure all of that will go off exactly as we hope it will.
To the bugs. No way. A legendary.
Doing alright, you? Doing okay. I'm having a very chill weekend this weekend.
Whole life better.
Because I got a job on Monday. Just Monday, though. It's a one-day job.
Stage 1 clear.
We'll see how it goes.
Spend your gold and
What am I watching? You mean the game? We're playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. This is a fun little Vampire Survivor-like game. Based on the Deep Rock Galactic game series.
get to work.
We're trying to do some achievement huntings. Right now what we're trying to do is get 4 turrets and get one of them at least to have 30 seconds of lasting time. Oh yeah, actually, what up, Paul? Did mean to ask how is job hunting? Oh, it's going dreadfully. Now, to be fair, I have not gotten a lot of rejections from the jobs I've been applying to. I've just not been getting any responses one way or another, essentially. I have shifted strategies in a certain way, though, so hopefully the new way I'm doing applications will bear a certain level of fruit.
Feature maker crate.
Yeah, it's okay. Do just sort of be the market right now. What is it? The past 4 job reports have all been, what, aggressively admitting they've been over predicting job creation over the past like 4 months, I think. I think everyone has downgraded their predicted job creation by like hundreds of thousands at this point. It seems very much like there is essentially 0 job creation happening right now. Don't know why that could be, though. Absolute mystery.
This world's dead. Put a bit of extra kick in it.
Now, they should find someone who knows economics shit to take a look at that. Maybe some interesting things could come of it.
I die a little inside.
Ah, don't worry about that, Nez. I'm okay.
Load up.
I'm gonna go with this. Gotta have it. I'm raring to try this out.
Not really seeing any lasting upgrades yet. We got quite a few of those on the last round, but we didn't get offered all of the turrets. Saying a thing where like the maintenance worker can't get the tremor, is it? Nope, he can. Cool. Alright, I got all 4 turrets, so everything we want now, we want to use all of our rerolls to just find a more lasting upgrades. We gotta get lasting up to 30 seconds. We're good. Well, no, dumping turrets out faster doesn't matter. We're not looking for to get a bunch of turrets. I already have like all of the have 75 turrets alive at one time. We're just trying to get lasting because we need a turret to last 30 seconds. That is the achievement we're going for.
Who wants your precious minerals? Ain't gonna happen, bug. I always feel stronger.
Aw, that's sweet, Nez. I appreciate that. Hey, that'll help.
Drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Now it's my favorite coat. Put a bit of extra kick in it.
So should I do rerolls or should I save gold for the shop? Because the way the shop works, we're more likely to see lasting upgrades here, right? And we'll be able to pin them.
Let me try again. Gonna roll the dice on this one. Show me more. Nice. I'll take
And you see, we got 2 lasting upgrades that time.
You know the drill, miner.
So we know the seismic apparently has an overclock that gives it even more time. We're at 15, is that across? But yeah, 15, 6, 8 across the board. So all of them have matching lastings unless we get an overclock. If we can get plus, what was it, 50% on the seismic for one of its overclocks, then we need to get it up to, what, 75% of the goal? So if the goal's 30 seconds, what's 75%? Half is 15, half again is 7.5. So 21, about 23 seconds of lasting before the overclock kicks in. So that puts us, if we're at 15, we're about 8 seconds short. Which means we already need to build about 50% more to get there before we get to 50%. Yeah, so we need a lot of lasting upgrades. We got quite a lot of math to go.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf. Here, have a bullet in the fight. Now it's my favorite color.
We got too much clutter for the supply pods to land. Do something.
A boop,
Rare.
boop,
Feels right.
boop, 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 bop, bop. I'll be honest, I'm a little on cloud 9 for streaming recently. No, it was fucking getting rated by Alex kind of gave me a bit of a boost. There's just something about, like, if you haven't chatted with someone who streams in a while and they roll up, it just kind of gives you the impression, aww, they thought about me. And I got to chat with her and Reagan for a bit in chat. I know that's a very high praise, too. As someone who streams, after you finish stream and rated someone, it kind of takes a bit for you to be like, alright, I'll stick around and talk with this fucking idiot for a little bit. So that was very sweet of both of them. Oh, Eric, I started a nightmare with gaming? What? I feel like you have left out a lot of details in this sentence that would allow me to comprehend it. Explain yourself, Nez.
Not so proud about it.
Fuck it, we're gonna do that. I almost never take that upgrade. I think there's something about it, like if you've got plasma and mining upgrade on the turret, honestly going for the insane fire rate and no accuracy sounds funnier than getting more turrets. Because I think that'll give you more, more rounds on screen than having the extra turret nodes, essentially. I did, lol. Alright, have fun explaining your fucking details to me, Nez. Fucking intentionally withholding details to try to build intrigue. What is this, a goddamn news article?
I want it.
You'll never believe actor does job. Tickle their balls. Tickle it a little more. Spitting my gum out and thinking of getting another. Cringe. Queenie trying to be cringe out here.
Take this one.
Trying to pretend like she likes mint for some reason.
You today was good.
Absolutely ridiculous. You'll not trick me, Queenie. I know the truth. Okay, no, I can't be quoting Pro ZD and y'all not knowing that I'm quoting it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ultima. You had to know that. You had to know that's a bit from some... Are you guys gonna make me go fucking find that goddamn short? I'll do it.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner.
None of you are gonna convince me of this. Nope, all of you are lying. Rosie D. Tickle their balls. Hold on. 1 second.
Okay, I've got the headline. Pedro Pascal joins Wonder Woman 2.
No, you gotta tickle their balls a little bit.
Okay. Game of Thrones actor joins Wonder Woman. Superhero film?
Tickle them more.
Actor joins film?
How about this? You won't believe actor joins film.
Why wouldn't they believe an actor would join a film?
Ah, wait.
You won't believe. You won't believe? Won't believe? That doesn't mean anything. Why would you, and 80,000 people shared it on Facebook.
I mean, it said I wouldn't believe it.
I zoned out and I came back for tickle their balls. There. I know how to get your attention now, V. Understood. Lost me at Pedro Pascal. Alright.
This is gonna help me beat. Nope. Try again. I want another go. Nope. Try again.
Man, it hurt to go past those legendaries, but fuck, I want to look for lifetimes to pin. Alright, let's take a look. We did get one legendary lifetime upgrade, so we are at 19.6 seconds. Alright. So we're almost at 20 seconds. Once we're at 20 seconds, then we just need to we need to get the right overclock for the thump machine. And then I think we'll be solid with that if it's a 50%.
Look at Gen Chat, you evil man. If you wanna.
Oh, look at Gen Chat, you evil man, if you want. Did you just, like, post a video or a picture of you putting gum in your mouth, Queenie? If I go over and all it is a goddamn fucking video of you putting gum in your mouth, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, it's a picture of gum. That's more okay. That's more okay. This doesn't prove you actually like it, though, Queenie, just that you bought it. I know all of you are lying to me. I know nobody actually likes mint. It's just a collective lie the world has decided to tell to spite me, specifically. Queenie even said so at the beginning of stream that she was just doing it to spite me, so you can't take that back now. I love mint. All of you trying... You see, this is the problem with all of you always trying to fuck with me. Is now anything you say I can put in the category of chat trying to bully me. And I will have evidence to back it up. I would send a video, but chewing noises are nasty. I agree. And I know you hate those vids. So I have created the perfect trap in which I am safe from any evidence to the contrary. I am a genius.
This one suits me best. Clock this, bugs.
See, all of you are just saying you like mint to spite me. And you all have done similar things in the past just to spite me, and you know it. So thank you. Thank you to each and every member of chat who has, over the course of my streaming history, provided me evidence that you will lie to fuck with me. I have now created an insulated belief system where I am protected from any opinions that disagree with my own. Your own choices to lie for your own entertainment have rendered you untrustworthy narrators, which gives me all the excuse I need. Bad ending to that path, but I had a good intro.
This one's for Carl.
I honestly think I almost nailed the evil laugh right there. What do you guys think? I'm not lying? Ha! Oh, sure. Sure you're not, Nez. You've never tried to gaslight me just to bully me, right? You've never tried to fuck with me before? Haven't actually met anyone who will say no to mint gum in person. Well, you haven't met me in person, Queenie. And the entire fucking dental industry has worked hard to propagandize and convince all people that mint is the clean taste instead of the gross taste. So people think that if they turn down mint, they're saying they don't like the clean stuff, even though I bet secretly everyone hates mint. The truth is, everyone agrees with me always, and anyone who doesn't is lying. This is a safe and normal mindset to hold.
Just what I needed.
Shit. I'm almost at stage 5. How are we doing? 21 seconds already. I am a little nervous. We do have one pinned, right? Though I spent quite a bit of gold re-rolling there. Too much gold. Shit.
This is my
Alright, then we're going to spend out to try to re-roll to overclock this.
I want another go.
No point pinning or saving, though, because we're going into final stage, right? Okay, pirate software?
Tunes and take out the bed note.
Alright, a weird cut to fucking make the disapproval of that. I feel like there might have been better cuts to make on that, but you know what? Fair enough. It's somewhat recent, right? That's somewhat recent drama to reference. Though I do feel like that drama has already gone through its full cycle. Feels a little weird to reference completed drama. I mean, I have tried to gaslight. See, he admits it. He has tried to gaslight me. That's evidence to this being gaslighting. But I like mint. Yeah, just what someone trying to gaslight me into thinking mint is good would say, Hall. I'm not falling for it. Tried to gaslight you into drinking more, not faking dental stuff. You see? Mint immediately brought up dental stuff in your head. That just greater proves that I think it's all dental propaganda and not something people naturally are interested in. Y'all have been lied to by the dental industry. Y'all have been tricked. You've been tricked into thinking you're supposed to like mint when you're not. Mint is literally poison, meant to kill things eating it. Y'all out here drinking the Tide Pod juice, saying it tastes delicious. Fools, each and every one of you. I mean, the dude is still destroying his own career. Can he still be destroying his own career? Not saying he's doing anything good to rebuild it. I just say, you know, I feel like there's only so much destruction you can pull off. At a certain point, you're at rock bottom, right? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I need to level up at least one more time, and I think final boss spawned. Oh, shit. He's gonna drop a lot of EXP when he dies, but we'll have to do... Oh, I don't have a lot of gold to do re-rolls.
Dreadnought down. Objective completed. Excellent job. Well done. Objective completed.
I didn't get enough.
Arrived. Get them now.
Alright, if we get the drop pod, we might get the thing that gives us 3 levels. That gives us 3 rolls on the...
There you go. Delivery of 1 resupply for you, miner.
Fuck.
We don't see these
Fuck.
every day.
Fuck. Winning doesn't matter. Oh wait, winning does matter because I still need the fucking turrets. There it is.
Gimme.
Lifetime.
This bugs.
36.
Impressive work, miner.
I didn't see the achievement pop. Wait, we were at 36 lasting, right? Have 4 turrets. I didn't get 30 seconds lasting? What? That's what you were talking about? What the fuck? Wait, what was I talking about? When? I've talked about a couple of things in the past 30 seconds, Hall. I need you to be a lot more specific than that. Oh, that mint is propaganda. Listen, I think I've discussed this before with my opinion on cheesecake. It is always more fun to have a highly controversial negative opinion on something than it is to express a personal dislike of something. So if I'm provided the opportunity to go way too deep into that, I will take it to its absolute logical extremes, and I will create a Mott and Bailey that none of you will ever be able to siege. And mint is one of the most fun Mott and Baileys I have constructed over the years. Did you need the turret to actually stay alive for 30 seconds? Fuck. Fuck. Alright, fuck that achievement. We'll do it again at some later point. How am I doing? We are at 221, which means we're 4 achievements away from being at 75%. Eric, can I send you cat pics? Bruh. That's what the Discord is for, Hall. Why would you even ask permission to send cat pics? fill that art channel to the goddamn brim. Gonna hop off for now. Best of luck on achievement grinding. Thank you, Ultima. And have fun hanging out with your friends and doing karaoke, my dude. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Cheese and cake do not go together. Thank you, Avelki. Alright, so there is one that I saw when I was scrolling that I'm interested in doing, which was complete a dive with unstable overclocks for both the Nuke 17 and the BRT 7. I don't know what weapons those are. So the NUK 17... I feel like that's the missile launcher? No, the missile launcher is the Hurricane-guided rocket system. What is the NUK-17? Oh, is it both of the four-way shooters then? The BRT-7. Yeah, that's this one. And the NUK. NUK. I didn't see the NUK.
I want to get to know my guns.
Is it this? Yep, it's the Zukov NUK. So it's both of the four-way shooters. Okay. So who can get both of those? So yeah, so it's the Zukov and the burst fire gun.
Elimination? Count me
Hmm.
in. Just
But if it's both of those, I might be able to use those to do the weapon specialist one, because there's the weapon specialist one, which is about shooting a ton of bullets, right? Weapon... Was it specialist? Yeah, I'll fire 250,000 bullets with the weapon specialist. So can the weapon specialist get both the burst fire and the Zukov? Because if they can, that feels like the perfect overlay to me. Let's go ahead and go down the list, see if there's anything for fire rate and the legendaries. I should just do the legendary, right?
Classy.
So your potency, movement speed. Oh, can you equip all beam weapons? That's pretty interesting. Not helpful for what we're doing, but very interesting. Ooh, fire rate. Yeah, we'll do that.
Baby.
That makes me almost all legendary. Yay! And what are you? You're damage, but you're not really fire rate. Are you fire rate? Yeah, fire rate for every meta resource. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this one then. Yes, he can. Perfect. So we'll do weapon specialist. And honestly, we might take it up to hazard 3 just to let things survive a little longer so we could try to get more bullets out, essentially. So we're doing the weapon specialist. We need to get 250,000 bullets. We need to get both the Zukov and the burst fire. And we need to get them both the specific unstable overclock.
This one's so mean.
Is that the last overclock option, or is that an earlier one?
Shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed. Oh yeah.
Let's hear. I don't know which one that is, but it's probably the last one. Yeah, I mean, most likely it'll be the last one. That tends to be how that worked out, but still. We'll see. I wonder where sidearm is, because if the choice is between sidearm and that, can we also tag on to get 3 sidearms? Or does burst fire... Wait, I think the burst fire one might not have sidearm. I'm pretty sure the Zukov has sidearm, but the burst fire might not. Holy shit, what?
Grandpa taught me this one.
Alright, we might be in trouble. I already didn't see either of them on 3 rerolls.
Objective completed.
That was already a massive number of rerolls to not see either of them for.
Mind if I do?
Now maybe we can have some fun with the sniper if we go for the one where it shoots like the shotgun effect of all of its rounds, but... Burst fire does have sidearm. Shit. Well, if we don't get off of them, we'll take another roll. Then what we want is to get a 3rd sidearm off of it. Obviously, we can't do it on this run if it ends up happening. But it sounds like we technically might be able to combine...
Nice shot.
Give me one up? No, you don't want to give me one up. Understood. Okay. There's technically the potential for us to do... Burst fire, Zukov, 250 rounds with the weapon specialist, and to pull off 3 sidearms in one run. Obviously not this run. We'll see what happens.
Overclock time, baby. Dwarves don't die.
But if we fail another weapon roll, then obviously we'll be restarting anyway.
Overclock time, baby.
And we'll take a big deep dive on trying to get a massive achievement swing here. Because if I get 3 achievements in one run, that gets us over 75%. Then I'm allowed to end stream whenever I want. Because I don't know if y'all saw the title, but I am keeping myself to it. I ain't ending stream till I get 75% of the achievements. Wasn't a massive goal, which is why I felt confident to say I'm not ending stream until I get it. But we do have a little bit of an incentive going on right now. I should be getting meta resources. I have the thing that gives me fire rate for meta resources. I don't think gold's a meta. I think they mean like those individual nodes. Still, I am going to need the gold because obviously I need to do a lot of rerolls because we already done a lot of rerolls and they did not give me the weapons I needed. How many sidearms do you need? 3 sidearms. You need 3 weapons with the sidearm overclock for the achievement. Oh, does this guy get offered a 3rd sidearm, I guess?
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
Something
Get
epic.
there now. It will leave without you.
Come on, Mr. Great.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. We got one of them. Oof.
I rarely go for this one.
So I think we've used a grand total now of 8 rerolls, and we found one of the 2 weapons we're looking for.
Hatches.
Oh man. What if, as a mod, I just force end stream? I don't know, as a mod, would there be a practical way for you to do that? I'm actually curious.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
What mod power do you have that could force me to end stream?
I made the right choice. This is becoming routine.
I don't know enough about mod powers. I guess you could just be annoying until I get so pissed off I end stream. But I don't know if that's a mod unique power. I feel like mods get double damage with that strat, but that's not a mod unique strat. It's just more effective there. Honestly, I don't think I could. Fair enough. You could spam links? You know, that might be able to get me in trouble. I don't know if moderators reporting a stream is taken more seriously by like a Steam auto system. Maybe that? Maybe as a mod, you reporting the stream for stuff could be more likely to cause a stream to get auto-polled? But again, I feel like that's more of a mod gets double damage than a mod unique strat, right? So there's definitely a lot of ways mods get double damage for trying to end a stream. But I don't know if they have any unique strats they can pull. No, I won't report you. I appreciate that, Nez. I greatly appreciate you deciding not to try to get my stream pulled. I know it must be a bit of a hard instinct to fight for some reason. But I'm really proud of you not doing it. I know it was very hard for you to resist not doing that in front of my parents, but I appreciate it.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Think you could kill me?
LZ clear. Supplies inbound.
You know what's gonna be funny? If it turns out the unstable is the one that shoots in 8 directions, and what they just want is for me to get a build I loved doing before they updated the achievements, which was to get the burst fire and the Zukov, and to get both of them firing in all 8 directions. That'll be a little upsetting, because it'll be an achievement I 100% have earned before. Oh, man. We'll see. We'll see. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it might be specifically, it is that build that I have done multiple times before, but not since they updated achievements.
Lock it in. Just what I needed.
Balanced.
Cooking with gas. Let's clear them out.
Okay. Nope, didn't get offered it.
Those rockets right to the butt.
Restarting.
One more time.
We gotta go again.
It's dreadnought time, Miner. Find the damn thing, destroy it.
It's not a heart, bro, come on. What? Wait, what'd I say?
Sure. Why not?
Wait, what'd I say?
Eliminated.
I was going into the details of the build. I forgot what I said before that. You Pookie.
Do something epic.
I'm your Pookie? Aww. So we go again. We just gotta get both the burst fire and the Zukov. And I want to get a different pistol as well. Another sidearm weapon. I don't know off the top of my head which weapons get the side.
It's a grenade and a gun.
Alright, we're doing... Oh, I didn't want to do a retry. I wanted to remove the current tag booster we had. Because we do have one item that's giving us access to new weapons. And I feel like it's technically decreasing our chances of seeing the thing I want to see.
Gonna see some lovely crystals today.
I'm going to do control, and we're going to remove
What else you
this.
got?
Yeah, because that's unlocking new weapons. Gain gold interest when entering. Oh, that could be fun. Gold interest. Bosco gains missiles? Bosco mines? Alright, hold up. That just sounds funny. So if we're taking off the tag I normally like, we'll go with that. Wait, was that not the weapons spec? Fucking...
Oh, baby. Gun nut.
Alright, let's go. We'll go in like this. Weapon specialist also has 21 weapons that can be used. There's a smaller chance for the specific... Ah, so he's the roughest one to try to pull off a weapon-specific thing. Understood. Still, I don't mind doing a couple of restarts to try and get it. It'd be really cool if I could pull 3 achievements in one run. I'm down to take a couple of stabs at that. So we need both of those weapons and another sidearm. I know he gets offered, right? Just a default pistol, I think I saw at one point.
Not too shabby.
How many sidearm guns are there in the game? Okay, does the revolver get sidearm? Let's see, your butt gun or the electrical SMG are the other options for sidearm, so the stubby. Alright, we'll grab the stubby then. We'll take the risk of not re-rolling to try to see the other sidearms we really want. We'll take the risk. We're going 100% in. And it's weapon specialist because we want to get 250,000 rounds. So we do want to harvest meta resources to get the fire rate boost from our gear. But to be fair, I think taking both of the 4-directional guns up to their unstable form will do most of the heavy lifting for getting up 250,000 rounds out. And it's at 6 or 12. Yeah, I know sidearm isn't a cincher. Ooh, legendary. 3 XP. I do want the XP one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the 3 levels one.
Put a bit of extra kick in it. Nice. I'll take it.
We got legendary gear. Hopefully it's the final legendary, because I do have 2 achievements I can get if that's a unique, specific legendary group. Because if I get all of the legendary slots filled, that's an achievement. And if I get it for... Fuck. Low-rolled it. Fuck. We still have one more chance to try and get it with that weapon, but damn, that's unfortunate. Really hoping to get it offered on the first one. There is one achievement for having all legendary items equipped and one for having full legendary, fully upgraded items. So if I get the rated legendary slot item, we can just knock out 2 achievements very quickly. So maybe this one run, if we have perfect luck right now, could get us 5 achievements. We will see. Erica? Aw, wait, why are you posting another heart? You posted a heart a second ago. Right. How are the drinks, Nez? Are they really good? Hi, I'm back from the miso soup. Ooh, how good was miso? Was it the kind that sits out for a while? Fuck. Ooh, there's one. Alright, we almost have all the guns we need. My pasta is so good. Hell yeah, Queenie. I'm glad you're having good pasta, girl. You are the good pasta girl.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh, let's go, let's go. The drinks are flowing. Yeah, no, I can tell. Don't worry, my dude. I'm glad you're having a good night. Fuck yeah. No, it was freshly made by my mom. Ah, gotcha. Well, still, you know, it depends. It's just the thing about, like, making, miso stock. A lot of places do, like, a lot of time spent, aging it, you know? And it's fucking solid. Wait, do I have a DM? Nez, thank you for the cat photos. Did you know I'm going to share it with the Discord, though? Do you hate them? Do you hate all of the Discord, Nez? Is that why I only get your cat photos? Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate your trust in me. I will cherish these greatly. I will keep them secret. I will keep them safe. Wine is good. I'm a fan of some wines. I've told you guys about my favorite wine is only made in Alaska. I'm very open to finding another really good wine made somewhere near me. That would be awesome. But definitely the favorite wine I've ever had is a, local Alaskan-made one, which is... Oh. Hey, we got our first sidearm. Fuck yeah. We've got one of the 2 main guns we need. And of the 3 potential sidearms, we've got one of them on sidearm.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
We're making progress. Level 25 is our big fucking tell, though.
Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
Gotta have it.
Ooh, we have a drop. I like this Australian. Good on, Mike. Aussies make good wine? Hell yeah. Homemade pasta is so good. I have never had homemade pasta. I have only ever had the dried shit. I think it's pretty good. I feel like dried pasta's quality has been going down recently, though. I don't know if I'm going crazy, which is an acceptable probability. But I feel like in the past year or so, dried pasta's been going down in quality.
Oh, yeah.
Any people who eat spaghetti on the reg willing to weigh in?
my favorite type of clock.
Let's hear. It's Alfredo pasta with bow tie noodles. Ooh, fancy.
Bring the pie. Soy cream.
Basil chicken. Oh god. Oh shit. Reroll. Oh fuck. Wait, is that the Zook? All right. We have the setup. I think we are guaranteed, as long as we get the level ups we need, to get unstable offered at the very end. So that'll be fine. But we can pull bad rolls and not be offered the sidearm upgrades. We're already one overclock down on one of our guns, and it didn't give us the right overclock. We might get it on the second roll, though. And it's more likely we see it on the second roll anyway. You know, classic goats behind doors sort of a problem, you know? But still, we're setting ourselves up for a triple achievement run, and I'm very hyped for it, but very nervous because it's all R&D at this point. Ain't no skill involved for what we need to do.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
I'll take this one.
Right, and I do want to milk a little bit of time, right? We don't have the lead belcher grenades to just carry us, so we do want to milk a little bit of time to get more rounds out. Bro, food quality has been going down? Really? Across the board? Has McDonald's food been going down in quality? I didn't feel like there was a lot of room there.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Dial it in. This works.
I didn't know how much room, like, McDonald's or Taco Bell had to go down on. I just noticed it on dry noodles, personally. I don't eat McDonald's, so I don't know. I eat McDonald's maybe once every 2 months or so. It's not very high on my list, but sometimes you just want to go trashy, you know? Sometimes.
Feels rare.
You just gotta go for it, in my opinion.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Only danger and darkness away.
Honestly, Canadian McDonald's has been getting better. Okay. Well, I do feel like, isn't McDonald's almost like 100% vertically integrated, right? Don't they own their own farms and raise their own cattle? I feel like there's only so much you can affect a vertically integrated system like that with any sort of, like, global economic shit. If these is the Pinnacate, I'm gonna assume you meant pinnacle of subversion.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Damn, the pinnacle of subversion?
This is it.
How do you mean, Nez? Why are they the pinnacle of subversion? Oh, you mean not of subversion, but of a sub-version of something. That's wild. No, that's a wild linguistic thing to notice. Because the word subversion doesn't mean a subpar version of something, right? Because a subversion of your expectations isn't a subpar version of your expectations. It's an undercutting of them. But at the same time, calling something a subversion of your expectations does make sense as a, that's interesting. That's goofy. That's very goofy.
Hey, not too shabby.
Fuck.
Now we're cooking with gas.
None of them offered me the fucking sidearm overclock for the first option. Doesn't mean we can't see it for the second, but still, it's fucking bad luck.
Big swarm is approaching.
Not a sign of good luck times.
This'll do.
Pardon? Excusez-moi.
The time is not free. Order down!
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm
I
is
always
approaching.
waste my money on cosmetics. A legendary.
Ooh, alright. That seemed like a little bit of a turnaround. Alright, that was a bit of an influx of power right there. I still need to hunt down all the other hoolies though. Hey, sidearm. Let's go. Okay, we're at 2 out of 3 sidearms. Of the weapons we need to get to their final overclock, we're at level 12 and 7, so we're pretty far from that. So that's not super hot.
This is the smart pick. Overclock, rock, and stone.
Hopefully we can try to boost those up a little bit. We're only on 3 out of 5, so we do have quite a few more stages to do. So we do have some time. Hey, we got it. Hell yeah. Let's get this red sugar in us.
Oh yeah.
We'll just try to run away to buy... Nah, never mind.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has a
Ooh, legendary fire rate is good.
without you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's move, let's move.
Never felt better.
Let's hear. My guilty is Burger King. Ah, fair. I can't do Burger King at all, just because the very first time I ever went into a Burger King, it fucking reeked of, like, American cheese. It was so off-putting, I've never gone back to a Burger King.
Taking you to stage 4. You did good work.
But, like, for my childhood happy memories, honestly, it's Taco Bell for me. Because growing up, at one point, Taco Bell introduced a, what am I? The box, you know, the box of like 15 tacos. And then after school, when I would be in the drama department, my dad would come by sometimes. And he would have bought like one of those boxes of 15 tacos and hand it to me, and I'd be able to like eat tacos and hand out tacos to other people who were in the drama department. It's just happy little memories from that time. So Taco Bell got an unfair advantage, essentially. I've never actually been inside of a Burger King. That's the play, then. That's the secret. Never have to deal with the sights or smells of it. You get to live in pure, blissful ignorance. Queenie's onto it. Queenie is discovering the real fucking tech for being into some fast food restaurants. Never go there. Step 1.
A big swarm is approaching.
A beautiful play, Queenie. Full points. Full A+. You should write a poem about that. I'm sorry, Queenie. I'm sorry. Oh my god. We'll provide you notes that you'll be able to rewrite the poem better.
Sure, why not? Suck on this, you freaking nature! Dial it in.
Alright, we're slowly getting there. Burst rifle's almost up to 18.
Swallow this.
I do feel like maybe I've been doing too much fire rate, not enough damage. It does feel like I'm getting overrun at times. In spite of how many rounds I'm putting out.
This is perfect for my build.
Oh, and this might be our final sidearm up. Oh, I have also been doing the sidearm upgrades while not upgrading the minigun. So I've been taking away a lot of damage, honestly.
Swallow this.
Yeah, because all the weapons I've been trying to overclock, I've been going for the sidearm upgrade. Which means the weapons I have the most upgrades in are losing damage. Now, they are giving it now to the other weapons I'm upgrading, but still, it's... Whoa, I might be dead. That might have been a bad play. I might have just killed myself.
I'm raring to try this out.
Fuck vitamin pills, get me out.
Just what
Get me out. Yes! Thank you, vitamin pills. Vitamin pills has got to be my favorite healing upgrade. I know a lot of people really like the cookie for like the free upgrades when you go on the ship. There's just something about boosted healing from leveling up, which requires you to not play differently, but just be tankier, essentially. Come on, sidearm. No! Oh, fuck. We failed the roll. Zukov didn't give us the third sidearm. Oh, well. We'll still try to go for the unstable and the 250,000 rounds, but damn. It really fucked me. Sidearms are losing 20% damage, but they gain 20% for the other guns at sidearms. Once you have 3, then you gain damage, but we got locked into 2, so we're neutral.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop
Okay, this is scary. This is scary. That'd be fucking surrounded by bombs. We're gonna let time pass, just get more rounds out. I don't know how we're doing. We have no way of actually counting rounds over the course of a mission.
Congratulations, Miner, on completing the 4 easy steps.
We got one more that we have to do, and oh, neither of these are actually that close to fucking
On this one.
18. One's only at 13. One's at 16. That one's actually relatively close to getting its final overclock. But the Zukov is so far away. Zukov's gonna fuck me over for 2 of these achievements. Oh my god. Remember the recon? They start with the Zukov and you get the stubby BRT butt gun. You can have all sidearms. Ah, so you get 4 attempts at the roll. Okay. There's something very funny about the idea of 4 sidearms being able to essentially double the sidearm damage boost to every weapon, you know? Something very goofy about that build.
Power of my hidden forces through me.
4 sidearms mean that you are now Bayonetta. True. Well, you also need living hair that you wear as a suit. But you're most of the way to Bayonetta. I do agree. You're most of the way there. You just need that little detail of magic hair. But I feel like once you're at 4 sidearms, like, the magic hair must come relatively easy, right? That's how I think it works, at least.
Sorry, little one. Your own fault for being full of good.
He's chasing! Oh god, he's fast! Stop that. Bad bug. Okay, so we're looking for unstable. Yeah, unstable is... Oh, wait, they're both unstable. Oh, it's just get both of these guns and fully unlock them. You could go for either the massive spiral or the 8 direct. So it's still the idea of getting both of these guns and going for just bullet vomit build, essentially. So it is a build I like, but I'm now realizing unstable isn't a specific one. It's just the final overclock. Alright, so we're only at level 13 with the Zukov, though, so I need it to go up fucking 5 levels? So maybe a paint job could do it? Oh, fuck. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be very hard to do. Especially because I doubt they're gonna offer me a single paint job for this gun specifically. Yeah, the Zukov alone is making all of the achievements harder. It failed to get the sidearm roll. It's not seeing any paint jobs. I'm having to spend rerolls just to see it. 4 levels. Ugh, 4 levels would be really hard. have any way to count bullets? I think I've tried to check this before. Employee review screen. Grunts, exploders, Praetorians. Yeah, I don't know. Side note, the wine I mentioned was kiwi. Ooh, that does sound kind of good. I guess it's aged and I've had no reaction to it. Was it literally kiwi or is it flavored to be like kiwi? Also, maybe you're not allergic to kiwi. Maybe you're just allergic to everything so your body reacts violently to everything. But here's hoping. Here's hoping you found a way to enjoy kiwi without an allergic reaction, girl. I'm rooting for you. Maybe you're allergic to kiwi hairs. Maybe. Boss spawned, and we are 3 levels away. Now, I did do a higher difficulty than 1, so this will last a little bit longer. So we do have some time to try to farm 3 fucking levels. I'm not very confident in my ability to farm 3 levels mid-fight. But it's certainly technically possible.
Give me that.
Let's go, let's go. Is there anything else I could do? I could try to find some more meta resources, because mining them will drop EXP. I think I have one of the scanners that drops EXP just when I'm mining, maybe? Yeah, I do have an EXP scanner, so mining... Yeah, there we go. Could give me more EXP than I would normally get. Oh, man. Alright, they're healing. That gives me time to run to this rock, try to mine it for EXP. Hi! Thank you. Thank you for helping me mine up EXP, I suppose. God, we're not leveling very quickly. It's like a fruity wine with kiwi, passion fruit, and something else, and I've eaten them different ways. I've always gotten an itchy throat. Okay. I technically only have a sensitivity to it. Yeah, I mean, that's right, yes. Alright, we just need one more level and to be offered a Zukov level up. Oh my god, but both these guys are almost dead. I'm not even halfway up to the next level. That's one of them. We gotta run away from that one. We gotta run away from him. Oh, I'm shooting bullets in every direction, though. Fuck. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no.
Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Objective quota satisfied.
Okay, we can maybe pull off one more level in 30 seconds. Oh god, but it's not looking likely. Oh no. Because I still need like 25% of a level, and they're not spawning enemies all of a sudden. Oh, come on, please.
Impressive work, miner. The dreadnought
Wait, that counted as going in the ship? I was to the side of it, though. I'm not... Oh, fuck. Fuck me. 0 achievements. I didn't get the 250,000 rounds. I didn't get the 3 sidearms. I didn't get the 2 overclocks. Oh my god. So many ads for this current break for Twitch, Turbo, Amazon Prime, and once again, Fent. It's really surprising that Amazon really wants you to buy fentanyl, V. I'm really sorry. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we throw those down. They goddamn trash tube. Big ass failure on that, which means I'm still sitting at fucking what? 221, so I still need 4 fucking achievements. Alright, we'll look at the list again and see if there's anything else I could go for. All 3 failed. Call the loot bugs in a single dive. Warthog, get the cryo grenade to level 18. Complete a dive with 4 fire weapons equipped. I have 6 rare items equipped? Rare. What's rares? Rare blue. I have a blue armor, blue this, blue that, blue that, blue that. Oh! Okay, 1 second.
Oh yeah, this rocks.
Achievement! Hey, we got one!
Whoa.
I just gotta go back through the goddamn list and re-equip all my goddamn legendaries. Weapon ranged, all the drones, movement speed, and all the beams. I do find beams very fun.
Classy. Whoa.
Alright, so we knocked out, well, that was an easy achievement to get. Any other easy boys? Gonna have to just read this whole list, aren't I? Complete 50 dives, Mastery 5, Mastery 5, Mastery 5, Mastery 5, Mastery 5, Hazard 4, Mastery 5, Mastery 5, Mastery 5. 50 rerolls, which we did attempt. Complete a lethal operation dive. 6 uncommon. That's epic. So uncommon is what? Green? Oh, yeah, I don't have a green in everything, but I'll have to keep that in mind, as I need all greens at some point. Have 2 the favorite unlocks in a single dive. Complete a dive without any artifacts. Ooh, survive 1 stage for 10 minutes as recon. Complete 1 stage for 10 minutes as a recon. Complete a dive with 4 cold weapons equipped. Hold up. Can we overlap those? Because I feel like cold would help with that. A recon. We want to make sure you have cold weapons offered. Do I not have a way to give you colds? There's plasma and acid. Let me see. I feel like I've had other items that unlock weapon type. Like we have the beam one. Beam technically gets us access to 1 cold weapon. What are all the cold weapons?
Oh yeah, this rocks.
Potency for every meta resource. You can get drones. Okay, there's a cold drone, a cold grenade, the cold beam, and the Zukov. Does this guy start with the Zukov? This is also where we would have to choose the beam or the drone. Does he get offered drones? Or cold beams? Recon also gets the crowd grenade and the drone. He already gets the drone. So if we unlock beams, we'll just see if there is one that's just cold for ease. Hold up, wait. The drop pod waits for an additional 9 seconds. Maybe we grab that and we try to get on before 30 seconds. If nothing else is going to offer, like, cold. Alright, that'll work. And we'll just see. Anything here offering me more tags? No. Alright, then we'll do it here. Okay. So play.
Oh yeah, bug
We have to last for 10 minutes.
Bulldozer, what a gonna see some lovely crystals today.
So we're going to do the dozer.
Ahead of things. Hope I can handle hazard.
Because I think the dozer will allow us to actually try and land for 10 minutes, right?
Find the big scary rock and set the drill dozer on it. Crack it and bring back the...
So if we want all 4 weapons, it won't be stage 1 that we do this on.
It will get you killed.
Yeah, it'll probably be either stage 4 or stage 5, essentially, but that'll be okay.
Cowabunga!
Oh, and the jury-rigged boomstick can also get a cold upgrade. Alright, so if we see the jury-rigged boomstick, we go for that. If we get offered any of the other cold ones, though, we'll go for those just for ease. So jury-rigged boomstick or any of the obvious cold ones. And even though plasma weapons can apply slow, they don't become cold.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Well, alright, that's fucking fair. And thank you for letting me know the jury-rigged boomstick can do it. I would not have known that, so I would not have taken it there. And I might have screwed myself. The deep core. Deep core. Is that the breach thing, or am I thinking of something else?
Supply pod cleared. Impact imminent.
Hey, Eric, when can you check the art channel? I've looked at it recently, this stream, but let me check. Is that me? Art AI can't beat this? Wait, what? What are you doing with the tardigrade? Hyper-V, what you doing with my tardigrade? You've got me nervous now. What you doing with that? Why am I in a box? Explain yourself. Why are you referencing AI? You got me nervous now. Hyperbeam Frog, what is this?
Build a loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it. Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Whoa, this stuff is weird. I love it.
Alright, so I think we'll have enough oil to just run it to the end now.
Die!
Ooh, and a magnet. Hell yeah.
I rarely take one of these.
I gave it Bayo legs? Well, I see there's a leg. Is this something I'm too fucking millennial to understand? Because I feel like I might be too millennial to understand.
Detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I feel like I'm not understanding something.
There it goes.
Oh, bayonet. Okay. But you didn't give me 4 sidearms and hair. I feel like I'm missing the main bayonet things, which is 4 sidearms and magic hair. We discussed this, Hyperbeam.
Detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Yoink.
Basically, Hyperbeam, what I'm saying is give me guns. I will not approve of this artwork until that tardigrade has guns.
Hit the detonators and blow the drill dozer down.
Let me light them fuses. I can't wait. Bloody hell, you're hot section. One down.
Fuck. Fuck.
Time to do it the cold-fashioned way.
Alright, we're at 3 weapons that can be cold. 2 of the 3 are cold. We didn't roll the cold upgrade for the very first option on our Zukov.
I'm a new dwarf. This is my pick.
So we really got to make sure we get at least 1 more overclock on the Zukov so we can get that. And then we need either the cold drone or the cold grenades. Or I guess the deep core, but I don't remember which gun is the deep core just by the name deep core. So it makes me think of Deep Throat, the famous
Get it done, miner.
political whistleblower. And nothing else.
Minimum safe distance. Success.
Any of you who thinks of anything except for the famed political whistleblower when I say Deep Throat, you're wrong.
I'll take it. I'm gonna go with this.
It's an SMG assault rifle type thing. Is it the smart gun? Oh wait, no, just the default gun. No, now I remember, yeah, because that one targets the nearest one. That's like the best cold weapon. I remember now.
Going to stay.
Deep core is the AK.
Oh, yeah. Surely next time will be better. Show me more. I want it. Overclock time, baby. Nope. Try again.
Alright, here it is. This is what tells whether we get the cold or not.
A gorgeous gun.
Yes.
Overclock says it's time to kill.
Let's fucking go. Alright, so we just need to be offered the 4th cold weapon.
Get to drilling, miner.
And then we need to last 10 minutes in one stage. So I hope you guys are ready for a long-ass run. That's goofy. Yeah, we're taking that artifact. That's goofy, and I love it. We're gonna have a lot of cold options.
It's fine. It ain't gold.
Deep core is also the grenade oh, there's 2 deep cores. Shit. Can the grenade launcher go cold? Because it would be exciting if both could go cold. No? Sag. Lame. Let us launch cold grenades. Fucking cowards. Dwarves are cowards. It's canonical. Dwarves are afraid of cold grenades. They think they can't be launched. That'd be too dangerous. They can only be thrown. They have to minimize the power of cold grenades.
Whoa, this stuff is weird. I love it. Cry your eyes out, bugs.
Well, then we'll bring the next best thing to a cold grenade launcher. Just cold grenades. Eric, checks once more, please. Yes! I'm stronger than Bayonetta. Bayonetta only had 4 sidearms. I have 6. I am unstoppable. Thank you, Hyperbeam Frog. I highly approve of this artwork.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Dibs.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
Well, now that I have the 4 coal, fuck it. I'll still just go to the next round, and we'll do it on on the final stage.
Clean up the landing zone.
You know, maybe try to farm up either some more dodge or some armor or something.
This one's so mean.
Prepare for impact.
Right, I got the cold on this. Yeah, cold. We're good. Okay. Wanted to double, triple check there. Max health. No, because I don't know if we'll find sugar. Healing, or wrong type of healing. Armor and dodge. Yeah, reflex. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect.
Sure. Why
Now, I could just stand and wait and see if we can pull off 10 minutes here.
B-33 is thirst hell, yeah.
What do you guys think? Do we try for the 10 minutes now? Or we go next stage and go for 10 minutes? Not good at editing, so this was a free excuse to practice. Hey man, that's how everyone learns to Photoshop. You kidding me?
You're cute.
You should see some of the oldest fucking memes I did in MS Paint versus the thumbnails I make now.
This works.
I'd actually just be doing armor instead of damage. Well, killing them helps you survive, and surviving them helps you survive. I'm a little divided on what the best strat would be. forgot how long the round's been going. Is there a counter of time? There's normally a countdown timer. That's you running out of time in the normal rounds. The mining doesn't have... Like, it has this threat counter, essentially, but this doesn't actually give me, like, seconds, you know? Anyone smarter than me know how I can check the actual timing of the current round? There's nothing down here. Not seeing anything obvious anywhere. Anybody willing to pan back and tell me how long ago I started this round? Because 10 minutes do feel pretty aggressive.
I'm a better dwarf than you.
5? I don't have a 5. I can't do it. I don't know if you understand how...
The bugs are furious.
Nope. Okay, no, I was about to put in the effort. Hyper Beam, you can do other redeems to try and get me to make up new things. You cannot do the hat redeem, which has specific rules on it, and try to make up new rules for the redeem. There exists a more expensive redeem that lets you change the rules on me of certain things, but you're gonna have to pay a lot more points than that to make me make up something new.
Guess what's on the menu?
Don't think you can use a cheap redeem to make new rules.
Legendary.
I'm Aaron. Yeah, that one. And I am a tardigrade. And as a tardigrade, I'm immune to many things. Freezing cold, extreme
How is this
heat,
with the game noise in the background?
But one thing I'm not immune to is this fucking bullshit.
Thank you, Queenie. I appreciate that. This is the running gag in my chat. Don't tell me about you gagging your chat, Hyperbeam Frog. That seems very inappropriate. Listen, whatever you and your chat are into, that doesn't mean I gotta be into the same thing.
This one looks fast.
I'll be honest, I kind of wish I had the cold deep core instead of the frost grenade. I feel like it would do better at me surviving unreasonably long. You know, because it targets the nearest target always, that means it'll always stun shit that's about to get me. Should I do the twice as many pellets, but they do less damage? But I don't care about damage, I care about potency.
Everything. Boom, baby.
I have no clue, even slightly, how long I've been... it'll probably give me an achievement, right? At the 10-minute mark. It didn't say I have to then beat the round, so it's probably got to give me mid-round. I guess we just keep going to the achievement pops. We'll get this thing a little closer.
This is my pick. Overclock, rock, and stone.
The clock's ticking, miner. Get it wrapped up. The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a
Let's
swoon
go.
in it.
I'm using my 24k wisely. There is no way to wisely use my channel points, Queenie. I hate to break it to you. But I do feel very entertained by your use of the points.
These bugs aren't your friends.
This one looks fast. Stuck on this, you freaking nature.
The bugs are going insane. Move.
I guess so. Egg. Alright, we can give you egg. There's your egg, Hyperbeam. Anyway, bye. Wait, you're leaving, Hyper? Alright, have a good day, Hyperbeam Frog. We will all miss you.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs. And they're pissed.
It's fine.
The threat level just went up.
Maybe a little less fun. This is starting to get a little intimidating, honestly. Luckily, I am able to stun lock an absolute majority of the enemies approaching. So I'm feeling a little cornered based on where I'm currently in position.
The threat level just went up.
Yeah, I want to dig out and just kind of get over to a more open area. I don't want to get cornered back.
Miner, you need to finish up. Threat level 15.
Threat level 15? Let's fucking go.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
Anybody know how long each threat level takes?
This is perfect for the build. Bloody hell,
Speed
you're
it up,
hard
Miner.
to kill.
The bugs grow stronger.
Eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. Reese's Pop, Reese's Pop.
This ain't a picnic, Miner. The bugs are all over you.
I think I'm fine.
We got bugs sign the likes
Do,
of
do,
which I've never
do,
seen.
do, 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 do. When have I definitely crossed the 10-minute mark? Any of you know when I've definitely survived for 10 minutes? Besides 10 minutes from now? I think at one point I noticed my timer was at 55, so at minimum we're at 3 minutes, but I think we're at well more than 3 minutes at this point. But I don't know if that means I'm currently at like 5 minutes or what.
Go for this one.
The bugs are going insane. Move.
Alien, stop. Do you like
Speed it
that?
up, Miner. The bugs grow stronger.
It might be extremely difficult for me to pull off shifting into a victory and going for the 4 cold weapons after this, I'm realizing.
Level 25.
The real trick would be
Starting to place bets.
getting the 10 minutes and then pulling off the victory and escape once we're at this level, though.
This one's so mean. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh my god, I'm starting to lose frames.
They're all over you.
I'm a bullet in
We've definitely taken the game into a stage it's not used to being.
My scanner is overloading, Miner. Gotta move on. The clock's ticking,
This one
Miner.
makes me want to
Get
be a
it
better
wrapped up.
dwarf.
But I think pairing this up with the 4 cold build was the right choice.
Threat level 30. They
We
are
also got a really good artifact, the one that gives us armor and dodge for being like hit and taking damage.
Congratulations, I think my scanner is broken.
You're welcome.
I've never seen threat levels like this.
Oh, I got it. Achievement just popped. 10 minutes. Hell yeah, we did it.
Break the pie.
Alright, well, let's see how we can do.
You're blocked.
Oh, fuck, I've got a
For
lot
the
of the buttons. Oh, shit.
I'm starting to think you like this.
What was it? It was burn achievement. Oh, God. We do get a lot of armor as we do this. We get a lot of dodge chance, a lot of armor. We're still stunning shit. Only one more button.
Be right, there is no threat level X. All explosives armed. Get some minimum safe distance.
Oh my god, come on, give me the dropship. Where's the dropship? Oh, they put it through the horde?
Drill rig is waiting for you on the next.
Oh my god. Wait, achievement. Enter the drop pod with more than 30 seconds left. Right, I did think of pairing that with it. Let's do achievements. Survive for 10 minutes. Enter the drop pod with more than 10 minutes remaining.
This one.
Hell yeah. So all we gotta do is now finish out
Legendary.
with 4 cold. And we have 4 cold and we don't have to do that bullshit again.
Those hasn't been too banged up on the way here.
And I don't think threat level carries over. So we just rush the victory.
I'm having the best time in my life right now.
Let's fucking go. Let's just try to rush out a victory then. Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. On the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Oh my god. So will 3 achievements get me
You're doing it.
through? I might still need 1 more achievement after this before I'm allowed to leave. We're definitely very
Clear
close.
the landing zone of obstacles.
I can't believe I actually got all the way to that threat level and then was able to still make a fucking great escape. That's fucking cool. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I'm assuming that you got both the one for filling up the robot's fuel tank and the one for mining a stage before you get the robot to move. I have not gotten the one for full mining a stage before the robot moves. Full mining a stage is always just an annoying achievement type to go for, so I haven't done that. But I have done the one for full fueling the ship. Honestly, I haven't been looking too much at the achievements for this mode specifically. I've mostly been just kind of looking at all the like hyper specific, like do it with these weapons or do it with these blah blah blah. Just because I feel like because I can do a lot of this mission at difficulty 1, I almost kind of want to do some of those just in my off time as real quick side things. But we can look at all of the drill delivery missions then, ones that are specifically calling for it, and see which one of those we could try to knock out real quick, because there might be a few. I have made the joke that I think this would actually be one of the easier game modes to try to get all of the loot bugs in.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I don't know why I feel the urge to actually mine out the whole circle, even though the circle doesn't actually affect by like obstacles being in it. There's just, like, I see the circle, I want to carve it.
We got beamers. Blast those things.
Just like a
I always feel so weird when this dude says beamers. It really feels like he's saying a slur or something. Like people who drive with their high beams on. Fucking beamers.
Let's clear them out. Vapor on.
I actually have no animosity for that. As someone who grew up in Alaska, there were definitely times when I drove significantly far with my highlights, my like high beams on, just because I was driving through snow while the sun was down. It was like having to flick it on and off real quick when there'd be an oncoming car, but it's still like, I need the extra light. God damn it. Fuck those people. I don't know. Of all of the automotive crimes people can perform, having your high beams on feels like a very minimum one to me. I feel like compared to like road rage anything, it's gotta be pretty low on the list of bad things you can do, you know? I think there's some much more aggressive things you can pull off.
Well, that's
Nailed it.
reaction. I love
Let's
it.
fucking go.
I'm growing stronger.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod. Well done, Miner. Management will be most pleased.
Yay! And completed with 4 cold weapons. We fucking did it. Let's take a look at the list. That puts me at... That was 225. That was it. That was 225 out of 300. We are at 75% of the achievements. I have achieved my fucking minimum. But I'm willing to do one more dive, y'all. I'm willing to do one more dive before we call it for the night. So, if any of you guys got something you want me to do, I can go for one of the Mastery 5s on weapons, make one of those attempts. We can try to do the one difficulty node that was completed with 4 fire weapons, because that also knocks out our 4 fire weapons. Or I could try to do another one of those deliveries and look up and see if there's a delivery achievement. If anybody has a type of round they want to see, let me know, and I'll see if I can find one of the achievements that'd be associated with, and we can do one more round, essentially. But then I'm calling it. We're real close here, y'all. We are officially 3/4 of the way through all of the achievements in the game, and I'm so fucking hyped. I gotta look at global, see what my rarest is. My absolute rarest achievement I have now is the Walk Without Rhythm, which is deploy 30 seismic repulsors. followed by salvage 10 overclocks, followed by bounce 100 times in one stage. Oh my fucking god. Let's see here. Rare achievements. Complete 100 dives, have 3 sidearms, kill 1,000 enemies, have 6 fully upgraded legendary items, and complete 10 lethal operation dives. My car puts my head at light level for most of the vehicles on the road, as everyone needs the biggest fucking thing they can. So whenever someone has their brights on, I have to pull over to the side of the road or drive literally blind for like a minute. Oof. Rough. I'm fucking sorry about that, my dude. Though I think the odds that I was the one who blinded you are very low. Alright, if no one's going to make a call, then we're going to do the one achievement run I've attempted multiple times and have failed every fucking time. We doing the bug zapper. We'll do sharpshooter. Let me take a look. Let's see. So with the bug zapper, we want elemental damage and a lot of crit shit. Heal 15 when an enemy is killed. More loot bugs. Movement speed doesn't seem to super matter. Here, armor mining. Having weapons unlocked actually doesn't matter. Crit damage and luck. That sounds good, but we'll look through the rest. Pickup radius. Weapon range is bad. Potency is not horrible. I think that's a pretty good tag there. Then we'll come into this. Explosion radius, doesn't matter. Potency is good. Mining speed, pickup, life regen, and armor. Mining, status effect damage, explosion radius, damage for every meta resource. That's interesting. I think we'll go with that. Into the tank. Weapon range is actually not super great. Potency for every meta resource, can equip drones, doesn't matter. Movement speed, status effect damage, lifetime. Oop. Oh, we'll go for that one, I think.
Classy.
And here, critical damage sounds really good. Critical chance when upgrading critical damage. Yeah, that sounds really, really good.
Oh yeah, this rocks.
Finally, I think this is going to be best. Yeah, fire rate. It's really nice. Weapon range doesn't matter. Reload speed, critical damage, dodge. 10% damage for a little bit, 10% armor. I think we'll stick with this, but this is also not a bad one.
I'll take the taser. Shock horror.
Wait, was there a Tool legendary version? Oh, did I?
Styling.
I think I was also upgrading the wrong one because this has... Oh no, that is right. Okay.
Time for some sharp.
All right, y'all. Let's go for the Bug Zapper Hazard 5. I have attempted this many, many times. I have never done a custom gear setup for it. But we will see. We'll see if I can pull this off, finally. Oh yeah, and our boss goes electric too now, so they'll be very confused by the beams. Reload speed sounds great. Let's try to knock out all the Morkite to get our gold and early EXP boost.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Damage is good. And what, do we go unlimited power this time? I think we might go unlimited power this time. I always went multi-beams because the real problem is trying to kill bosses, and the more beams we had, the more chances we were to target the boss as our primary. But if this is our big attempt, I think going the unlimited power might be the trick.
Get the landing zone cleared.
This is my pick.
Oh, and we do want to mine meta resources. We have a lot of things that are giving us bonus stats. Right, flyboys. This map really likes flyboys. But it looks like one of the bugs might have killed the meta for us, so hell yeah.
Gotta have it.
Good healing. We have a gap over here that we can dig through, and we need to get to that drop pod. We're going to take some spike damage. We'll be able to get through this. Then we can dig, and we'll be able to get all the way to the drop pod. And we'll try to loop back for that meta resource boost. We got a dodge. We're filling up. Ooh, that was a good fucking hit. So what do we do? What do we do? Move speed, increase the damage while you are moving of dodge? Sure, that doesn't sound bad at all. Increase dodge while we're moving. Let's go for it. Alright, not by a lot apparently. Oh my god, fucking flyers. Ooh, wait, that's a whole spike corner. Shit. We gotta get out. We don't want weapon range. Weapon range doesn't work for us. Can actively harm us in some ways. Okay, we're gonna loop back down because I wanted to hit a meta resource. Oh, I think the boss actually killed the meta resource for us. Thank you. Greatly appreciate that stat boost, my guy. And there was a bunch of red sugar to the south. We mined a little bit of it, but there's definitely more we can get. Try to top ourselves back up. I don't know if I'm running the gear anymore. I had one really cool gear I was running for a while that gave me boost to my health regen every time I picked up red sugar.
Doesn't hit harder, but looks fancy.
Meta resource, give me stats. Thank you.
Swallow this. Took out a loot bug.
There's more red sugar, but I'm a little scared of cornering myself with a flyboy. We could dig out the back of it, though. Cool.
You need to move it. The bugs are evolving.
Yeah, more reload. Okay. Maybe I should have done damage, actually. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay. We took a hit, but we got the meta resource mined out. Which gives us, I think, both fire rate and crit. So that's pretty okay. Yeah, we're in the classic problem of it's very hard to focus down bosses with this weapon. And they throw flyers and tanks at you whenever you're trying for this weapon mastery.
I'm a new dwarf.
Can't hang around forever, miner. These bugs aren't your friends.
Alright, we're going full, and we're doing unlimited power. We're going full Palpatine on their asses. And it do kind of seem to be working. Ooh, one boss is almost dead. Hell yeah. Other one's a tank, so it'll be a little tricky, but I think we might have it. I think whenever we're offered now, we're just 100%ing damage wherever possible. At this point, with unlimited power and everything else we have going, I think our fire rate, our reload rate is all just fine. So we just crank out the damage. Alright, stage 1, we got a full unstable unlock. We've got unlimited power going. Our gear is helping us out pretty good. So what we hunt down meta resources.
Let me try again.
And we just keep statting up.
Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
Because I think
I made the right choice.
this weapon, I don't know if we can affect, I hope we're affecting its fire rate. I don't know if it has a fire. It doesn't have a fire rate. Dang, so I don't think the meta resource gathering is actually affecting this weapon's fire rate. Shit. I think our reload is already almost... No, our reload could be a little faster. We don't want to overcommit to reload for this weapon because the reload isn't very slow. It has a relatively fast reload. But we could do with even less time being wasted on reload. Because there is that little gap we do get where it's zap, zap, zap. But there's no reason over-focusing reload, because once your reload is faster than this weapon's fire rate, because you can't upgrade its fire rate, you're at basically max reload speed. So we'll do a little bit until we don't see that gap, essentially. Ooh, and crit damage is also damage for us. We're almost guaranteed crits, so flat damage or crit damage, both are good for us. Ooh, I'm feeling a little cornered over here. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a way out. Ooh! That was a good chain. Dude. Okay, we have, I think, one more reload upgrade in us, but after that, I don't think we'll get any value out of reloads.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. Gotta have it.
There's still a little bit of a gap there. Oh my god. Okay, I'm feeling very, very cornered here. Yeah, we're gonna grab armor. Crit damage, 25% is good. Yeah, we're just pushing through. Raw damage, armor. Raw damage. Ooh, we've got bosses out. Yeah, we want to run. Maybe we go for potency? What? Every stack gets us increased crit chance, right? What is our crit chance at just basically right now? So crit chance is 50%, and on the gun, do we have anything specific? We're not seeing anything specific. Armor dodge. Ooh, that would make us much more survivable. We'll take it. Actually, Sun, Hyper Beam already left, I think. But I'm sure they appreciate it. Shit! Yeah, I know. What were you up to, son? Crit damage. Hey, we even got a loot box.
The drop pod is arriving. Get moving, it won't hang around.
I think we're there. I think we're at, like, essentially the strongest I've ever been at this stage. I can still 100% throw it on the last stage. Obviously, going up against final bosses changes the math quite a bit, but...
Well done, Miner.
Alright, let's fucking go. Reading. Ooh, what's your No! Oh, that had been so cool.
Power up. Gonna roll the dice on this one. Yoink.
To pull off an extra beam, that would have been awesome.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy
3 beams with the splitting beams. Insane combo.
You want something done right? You gotta do it yourself.
I think we'll take one weapon range upgrade at this point. Since we're doing unlimited power and our beams split, I think our likelihood of hitting enemies is high enough. Having just a little bit of range won't actually prevent us from hitting bosses. But I'm not going to do a lot of range upgrades, because there is a point where we're just going to be only shooting the minions a mile away from the boss.
Precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Come on, before they get here. Come on. Yes! Ooh, the frames. There was our crit chance up to 53. And that's before we even look at, like, electricity and shit being applied.
Feels right. Take that!
I'm moving, I'm grooving, we're into the room. Yes, and I'll play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down and groove and just play that funky music. Goddamn flying bosses. I swear if every exec spawns a flying boss, the game is trying to fuck with me. That or the tank boss. Of like the 8 different boss types we could see, if it's only the flyboy and the tank, then the game is upset.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
That will kick in.
Nicely done.
Okay, we got 1. We technically hit 2.
This is my kick.
Potency stats effect damage, not bad. Obviously, electricity doesn't care as much about potency and status effect as basically every other status effect does. But, you know, it's not bad. It still lets you build up more static, more crit chance quicker. Crit damage, and because of the equipment we have, that's also crit chance. What is crit chance now? Crit chance, ooh, 62%. Are you winning? Hey, Metal, how you doing, my guy? I'm upset I haven't been able to raid you recently, but I've seen you doing a few streams. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. We're actually doing fantastically. We are officially at 75% of the achievements in this game done and dusted. So we achieved the goal I had for today. Now we're doing just one little stretch goal. This is our last round. We're doing a weapon mastery run that I have not been able to pull off. Basically, we play the game at max difficulty, specifically on a type of run where you only get one weapon. Our weapon is this electric bug zapper you're seeing popping off all around us. And we have to win a round where this is our only weapon, which is very difficult, especially because this weapon is very bad at dealing with your final bosses. It's pretty good at crowd control and very, very bad at individual target damage. And I have failed this multiple times in the past, but because we beat today's goal, I'm making a new attempt with it. I think this is the furthest we've come. We're finally up against the final boss, which is the twins, but oh god. As you can see, based on their health over time, we don't do really great individual target damage. Luckily, we got the Palpatine more power upgrade, so whenever we do shock something, we chain lightning to multiple targets. God, if we could get those bomb bugs to... Ooh, yeah, they even proc the heal on the twins. So that's the real play. We let bomb bugs stack up and then try to focus them down. Oh, I got hit by a fireball. Fuck. Crit damage. I think that puts us at almost 70% crit chance then, before we start applying static effects. Let's go, let's go. Looks like you got some good crowd control. Yeah, it's very good crowd control. Unfortunately, killing the crowd does very little in this game, actually. It's all about trying to kill the bosses before the infinite spawning crowd overtakes you. Crowd control buys you more time to do that, but if all you have is crowd control, you're in a very bad situation. More crit damage. What is our crit damage up to? Crit damage up to 400% when we crit. We're at a 68% crit chance. Every static debuff we apply, though, is another 0.5. So every 2 stacks of electricity is another 1% crit chance.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
But I don't know how long static actually lasts on a target once it's been applied. Kind of wish there was a way to tell how many stacks were on an enemy. Oh, my frames. Fuck. Game's starting to cheat. Game's starting to cheat. It's stealing frames. And it's stealing frames right when I need to fucking dodge. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, could you guys spawn some more bomb bugs for me? That was really where I got all my damage from the first round. That's how I got you to half health, was I was able to blow up a bunch of your own allies next to you. Oh, fuck. More damage. It was a really good damage upgrade, at least. Oh, they're throwing more ranged enemies now. Oh, that's going to start causing more problems. Hopefully the static effect can start trimming up the crowd a little better, but oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do our best to avoid the crowd entirely to try to focus beams onto our main targets. I don't know if I want to trigger another heal or not. Very close, very close. I might have to take a few instances of running into the crowd. I got a lucky dodge. Oh, that was a lucky dodge. Okay, more potency to just build in more crit chance, more static. We got a little bit of red sugar. Oh, I'm feeling cornered. Oh, God, that was real bad. I had to take damage. Let's get some more red sugar, try to heal. Okay. Real good heal. We've got some spike plants we can dodge around, but oh, God, I'm up against the wall. And we gotta peel out. Ooh. Oh, fuck, I took a fireball. Oh, God. Yeah, they're ripping me apart now. I don't know if I have any lucky dodges left. One boss is almost dead. The other... Nah, fuck. Alright, y'all. That's all we got. It was a good attempt. I think it's the best I've done, but god damn is the bug zapper hard to fucking get that win with. Well, either way, y'all, we were able to successfully get 25% of all the achievements in the game finished off today. We're past that threshold. It's all gonna be harder and harder achievements as we move forward, so get ready for less progress as we move on. This is eventually all we're gonna have left is difficulty 5 weapon runs. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest of your weekends, and thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you all had fun, because I certainly did, in spite of y'all trying to gaslight me into thinking Mint is something any of you enjoy. But remember, I love you all, and Hall of Frost, you better still be here, because I promised you a specific raid. So let's hear /raid. So today we're going to be raiding the Pink Bug Girl just for Hall Frost. So I need all of you to make sure we get a good raid message set up together. So Hall Frost said he wanted to say hi. All right. That's our raid message, y'all. That's our raid target. I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. So let's be ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, girls.